Hello everyone, my name is Pixel. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're all having a wonderful day out there in Twitch land. How's everybody doing? Hello, Paranor, Auntie Lammy, Stormageddon, Fair, Jeremy, Rando Yeti, Technical Augury. Great to see you guys in the chat. Hope you're all very well. We are back here with some more Final Fantasy II, and I have a feeling that today we will probably be wrapping this game up because we have maybe one or two places left to go. We have the tower, where we are supposed to be getting Ultima, where the Ultima Tome is stored, and we have the Emperor's Castle, whatever that's called. I'm not entirely sure. You have not yet been found, Paranor. I have a feeling we will find you in this episode, in this today's stream. We will find out. We will find out. It's going to be a very interesting ride. But we have our pirate companion Layla on board. We have some pretty good looking party members lately. I mean, they all look a little bit silly, don't they? These guys. But in terms of their HP and in some cases their MP, they are not doing too badly. The thing about MP in this game is that it looks like we're under-leveled, but actually none of my spells are like above level 7 or 8 or anything like that, and so it's not like we've got 110 MP and we need 50 MP to cast a spell. No, my friends, doesn't work that way. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how we do if we get to end game in this game, because I've heard final dungeons in some of these early games can be brutal. So we will see how that works out. One of the other things you may notice is that I've flipped the webcam on this one, because I noticed that when I was pointing over there, if it wasn't mirrored, I'd be pointing like in that direction when I meant to be pointing at my screen over here, so I can point at stuff for you guys now. And it's a little bit easier for me to work out in my head anyway. So so we will see. But yeah, here we go. Finding Paranor. People will think you're playing the terrible Shannara game if I write. I to be honest, I know the books. I know of the books anyway. I used to work in a bookshop and I used to shelve the sci-fi and fantasy section, so I know what Shannara is. I've never read any of them though. Is it Shannara or Shannara? Don't think anybody ever has official pronunciations for those kind of things. It's just like, however you can say it, that's good enough. Back with your hot tea ready for a stream. Fantastic stuff, Auntie Lammy. Joining you on the tea today. We've got some black tea with berries because I felt a little fruity today. I'm gonna put it out there. Hey Pixel, how's it going? Going very well, like he does things. Thank you for stopping by. We are about to kick off with some Final Fantasy II. And yeah, I'm excited to get back into this game. Had a hardcover first edition of all the Shannara books until the divorce. Oh, shame. And not that kind of fruity Paranor, but yeah, it's just nice to have something a little bit different in the tea every now and again. Still hot though, so I won't sip too much of that yet. Don't want to burn my tongue right at the start. Got to use that to play games and talk. I don't have to use my tongue to play the game. I have to. This is all going very strangely. Anyway, let's continue. We've just gotten ourselves out of the cave. Finally, we're out of the cave. And from what I understand, there's actually a chocobo forest somewhere on this map. Chocobo, however you want to say it. So, in theory, we could go looking for that. However, I have a Paranor. Easy. I have a suspicion I know where it is, and it's nowhere near where we are currently. But I kind of want to go looking for them. I'm not sure yet. It's a line from Star Trek. Oh, I see. That's your excuse. Let's see. Where are we on the map right now? We're in the middle of that kind of, yeah, that mountain range. So we can get to the ship this way. Were there any chocobos in the previous game? I don't think there were. I think this is the introduction of them, technically. And they don't play a major role in this game the way they do in other games. Sometimes you have lemon and ginger tea to change things up. Exactly. It's nice to add in a little bit of different flavor every now and again. And we've got a variety of these things now. And I got three types of tea for Christmas. I got some regular loose leaf English breakfast. I got some Earl Grey, and I got some of this black tea with berries. And I haven't drunk enough of the berry one because the other two are completely done. The berry one is about like halfway. So I decided today I would go with that. Have some honey in it just to sweeten things. Paranor has gone back to the pub for more elderberry wine. Elderberry wine sounds lovely. So the chocobo forest is supposed to be somewhere between Palamecia, which is that where the Colosseum is over there, and Kashwan, which is there. So it's meant to be one of the forests in between those two. So I'm tempted to take the ship over just at the start of the stream and see if we can find ourselves one, because chocobos are supposed to help you over land. You don't like run into encounters all the time and stuff like that, so you can explore the world map with a little bit more freedom. But I don't know for certain if we're going to need it at this point. And considering that we are taking the ship to an island next, it's not going to be entirely necessary. But I would feel like we were cheating ourselves out of part of the Final Fantasy experience if we did not go and get a chocobo. So, do we need to come to some sort of consensus about how to pronounce chocobo? Is it chocobo for you guys? I'm pretty sure in the voice acting games they pronounce it chocobo, but I don't know about that. Jury's still out for me. Dropping frames? Really? Oh gosh, okay. Not sure why that's happening. It shouldn't be. Yeah, it was showing up in OBS a second or two ago, but it seems to be fine now. Seems to be okay. Probably just something with my internet connection. Do not worry, folks. So I'm going to try this forest over here. Let's see if we can wander in here, past the antlions and everything else. If nothing else, we'll just get to fight a few things and level up some. Yes, don't panic. Yeah, everything should be fine. Everything's looking fine on OBS now. Yeah, we lost a few there. No idea what happened to that. It is probably just the case that my computer is a bit rubbish. It's usually the case with these things. So I'm not certain what I'm supposed to do to find the chocobos here at all. Like, do I... Normally there's an item you use, like greens or something like that, that usually, like, allow you to lure the chocobo in. This time, not so much. Looks fine now. Good. Good to hear. Don't want to have technical issues right at the start of a stream. It's not the ideal situation. So let's look on the map right now. There are a couple of forests around the place. And it's definitely, from what I read, it's definitely with a forest in between Palamecia and Kashwan. So I wonder if, like, we have to keep kind of pressing a button around here. Maybe, maybe not. Nope, just looks like we're encountering regular enemies at the moment. So who can say? Oh, just ended up attacking myself. Nice work. That's how you earn stamina, don't you know? Craftium, hello, welcome along. Welcome to the Final Fantasy II experience. It's like the Jimi Hendrix experience, but with less guitar and more chimeras, apparently. Hope you guys are cool with the schedule as well. I have posted a schedule now, so you guys will hopefully be able to find me every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Same bat times, same bat channel. Pix will remember this. Is this a Telltale game now? Elcorn, hello. How are you doing? Much less herb except for the chocobo. Yeah, we'll see about that. Not entirely certain what my my strategy is supposed to be for finding these guys. Because we went through that forest before. So I am concerned. I'm confused. I am tempted to look this up. I'm not at all worried about looking this up, simply because it's not relevant to the story necessarily. There's supposed to be... Where is that right there? Is it down there? Show me on the world map. Oh, I think I know where it's meant to be. It's meant to be up here on the other side of this mountain range. Let us see. An afternoon stream you can watch since you're off work for once. Awesome stuff, Azathoth. Welcome along. So somewhere around here, we should be able to find ourselves a chocobo. Maybe. We will see. Apparently one white chocobo will run around somewhere in the bushes. Near the edge of the forest, almost to the mountains. Ah, it's an actual location, right. Hello, hello. Aha! You, friend. We found a chocobo! And that's it. Well, that was easy. And the music! Oh, this is our first occurrence of the chocobo theme. Get hype in the chat. This is amazing. And we don't even have to put up with any encounters. Can I take this on the boat? I really want to take this on the boat. Nope, apparently not. And it just runs away. Well, there we go. That's what we had. Oh, dear. Right. Let's quickly go back to Mysidia just in case there's anything we missed there. But that's the chocobo for this game. Yay! We could have got that so much earlier. Oh, shame. Never mind. I'm pretty sure we've done everything we needed to do in that cave, though. So Mysidia and then the tower, I think, is the next place to go. We got the crystal rod. I don't know if we needed anything else. We probably need to talk to the people in Mysidia just to make sure we're not going to... we're not going to, like, miss something and then have to backtrack, because backtracking in this game, not so fun. Especially when it means running into all these killer fish. Rip random encounters on the world map. I wish. Sadly, not the case if we can't take the chocobo with us. Being very careful to move my tea because it's kind of full. There we go. So I need to go back up here. Every time I run into that little, like, peninsula over there. Yeah, this seems to be the closest stop to Mysidia, so let's get off of here and fight these birds. How's everybody's day? How are you guys doing? Hope you're all having a lovely Thursday. The sun is finally out here after it being very, very dull for the last little while. A little bit of tea always helps, though. And we make our way back to Mysidia. Hi, friends. Now, who was going to tell us about the... That's the church again. Yay for San. Doing well. Good to hear. Good to hear. Now, we're going to ask these books about the masks. Make of the white mask an offering to the goddess beneath Mysidia. The doppelganger will cease to move. Fit then the black mask upon him, and both he and his defiled heart shall fade. Okay, cool. So we've done that part. So I think all we needed now was the crystal rod. You must first collect the two masks, then travel to a cave you'll find somewhere on this continent. Within you should find a crystal rod, an artifact you will need if you are to enter the tower. Okay, so we have that. So that should be everything we need. In theory, that should be everything we need. Or that can break the seal on the Mysidian tower. Excellent. And apparently, Minwoo is supposed to be there. Let's have a quick stop at the inn. 305 gil, sounds fine. Oh, you've got a day off so you can catch an entire stream. Fantastic stuff, lunch lady. Now, let's take a quick look at the inventory to make sure that we are not short on things. Got plenty of ether, elixir. Could probably do with a couple of gold needles. I've not found anything that's going to turn me into a frog yet. So if that's going to happen at all, it's probably going to happen in this next dungeon. But we have so much gil. So I kind of feel like we should spend it on a couple of elixirs at least. I'm going to regret that when something comes up and I can buy some really awesome weapons for, like, max gil. Speaking of awesome weapons, I'm pretty sure we have everything we could possibly want except for a better sword for main dude. But we've got an ice bow, 2 ogre killers. The wing sword just needs to be better. Because Elliot has 134 attack right now. About turning me into a newt. Yeah, we do kind of... We have to play it safe there. Can we equip another set of Giant's Gloves on Elk? Will that help? So, 73, 28, 50. It's more attack, more defense. 83, less evasion, but more magic defense and more accuracy. I can cope with that. Yes, Minwoo is at the tower. Okay, cool. Goddess watches over there. He says crystal rods, you see, and I worry that there's another one we're supposed to collect from somewhere. I don't know where. Preemptive strike on these guys. Not too bad. I do like the fact that Leela can actually hit these guys. And now, which direction do we want to go? I guess kind of around. Yeah. It's a long trip around the horn. I feel like we should learn some sea shanties for the trip. Show them what you're made of, Layla. Whip these buccaneers into shape. I feel kind of sad that we haven't seen her crew of pirates since we fought all of them. Sea shanties. Yeah, I kind of I saw that Sea of Thieves video that I tweeted out the other day, and I've been kind of obsessed with sea shanties ever since. Some of them are a wee bit rude, though, and some of them have questionable origins. Some of them originate from, like, the time of the slave trade and stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to go there. Not the ideal situation. I like the fact that you guys are planning, like, a coffee date, basically. All right. Thunder on those guys. Kill a fish! Does kind of feel like Layla was shoehorned in the end to make a round 4-person party. That's the thing, like, there's... It's either her, Minwoo, or Gordon so far, and goodness knows Gordon wasn't all that great for a while. He was alright once we gave him a good spear, but... Coffee is serious business, Paranol. You're right. I rarely drink coffee at home. I normally drink it when I'm out, and I get very tense when I drink too much coffee, so I kind of need to make sure I have it in moderation. Tea I'm absolutely fine with, but I think coffee just has a higher concentration of caffeine, and my body just doesn't handle it well. But, like, yeah, as long as I know I'm not going to be doing anything that requires me to be anything but relaxed, like, I have to be relaxed if I'm having coffee. If I'm tense, then that's it. I'm just useless. Aha! Oh! Oh gosh, okay, there's a whirlpool. We're going in! Get out! Use the crystal rods! Oh, we even got a cutscene. Look at this. Oh, exciting. This better not be a minigame, though, because I've got my hands off the controls. We're going under. Oh, hello. Dungeon time. Where are we? Where's Layla? Layla's missing. Uh-oh. Leviathan. Oh, dear. All right, and this is a... have we been swallowed by a whale? Is this stomach acid or something we're walking in? Oh, my days. Okay, well. Twist headband. Oh, interesting. Let's see what this does. This sounds like a thing that elk could benefit from. A twisted headband that focuses the mind. Yes, okay, cool. Let's have a quick look at our stats in case this is actually cursed. 83, 19, 55. Very good. 93, 9, 50. Okay, so slightly more accurate. Better attack, better defense. I think that's probably worth it at this stage. Boltfish. Let's try attacking them first. If they're boltfish, I worry about them not taking lightning damage, but we will see. That does look like a stomach, right? It looks like intestines. I don't really want to be inside anything like this right now. Zola Man, hello, welcome to the stream. Playing some Final Fantasy II. And we are inside the belly of the beast, as Elkhorn says. There are sea dragons in here and everything. Oh gosh, okay. Well, hopefully these things are weak to thunder. If not, there's always Elliot. Everything is weak to Elliot. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Need to level up our thunder magic anyway. Nice, 2 hits. Hey, Talismancer. Head on home and we will see you shortly. And thank you so much for the resub. And thank you, Fair Jeremy, for the 100 bits. The 100 shamrocks. Indeed, St. Paddy's Day is coming up. Although it's not so much of a thing in the UK as people in the US. Talismans, thank you again for the resub. But yeah, my wife's birthday is on St. Patrick's Day, so we tend to just celebrate my wife's birthday instead. Which is fine with me. Oh, there's a dude in here. Is this Jonah? Uh-oh. We're inside Leviathan's stomach. Gosh, there's like a chest of drawers in here. In case anybody wants to change their clothes. Is that the Black Knight? It might be the Black Knight. Leviathan swallowed us all. Oh, a power armlet. Oh, this sounds good. This sounds like something we need to give to Elliot, but I'll see what it does for the rest of us. More defense. An armlet that enhances strength. Well, we all know who the strength specialist is over here. Let's take a quick look at the stats for this one. Jonah or Judas? Yes, we'll see. It's just a little community here. Exactly, right? Like, we just set up in this whale's stomach. It is Leviathan. So 99,064. Let me very quickly see if we can improve that. Better defense. 99,264. Okay, so defense is slightly better. That's pretty much it. I'm going to save before going into this encounter because I have a feeling we know who this is. Oh, so it's not the Dark Knight. Hello. New arrivals, eh? So who are you? No key items to learn. We are Wild Rose, Ekmet Talois, Masks. Who are we? I don't know who we are. We're the people who brought down the dreadnoughts. Do we show them a ring? I don't. What do I do? Let's attack them with a bow. Show them the pass for the dreadnought. Nothing happens. We came from Mysidia. Oh, okay. Mysidia's I've been to Mysidia, a town full of mages. Yeah. Wyverns? What about them? What's with you people? We're just saying words. Dragoons. Are you a dragoon? Are you one of the dragoons? As a matter of fact, I am a dragoon. What? The dragoons and the wyverns have all been destroyed? That's absurd. Yeah. That's happened. This is getting to be something Terry Pratchett might have written, right? We don't have the wyvern egg anymore, so we can't, like, show this guy the wyvern. Oh, we have the pendant, though. Do we still have the pendant? We do still have the pendant. Nothing happens. Oh, you serious? Come on. Something about a mask. Show them the crystal. Can you see the crystal? Can you see the crystal? So you guys were after the Ultimatome 2 when you got swallowed up. Well, since we're looking for the same thing, we might as well team up. Yes! There's a boat up ahead, but there's also one tough monster standing in our way. Who knows? Together, we might be able to take it down. The Dragoon Ricard! Oh! Ricard hype, everybody. Oh, exciting. I've never heard of this guy. Ricardo. Oh, yes. Oh, and he's got some good gear on him. Flame Lance. He's basically Gordon. He's got Gordon's stuff, except better, because he's got knight's armor and giant's gloves. Oh, my days. This guy's a beast. He's doing all right. Doing all right. He could do with a golden hairpin. No, he's got his helmet on. We'll keep the helmet. Fair enough. Oh, I thought we were going to have a boss battle against the Dark Knight guy, but evidently not. Gordon with potency, exactly. Elite Gordon. I thought that was a shop counter for a second. I thought this guy was going to sell me cool stuff. Apparently not. Can we sleep here? Right when Leviathan opened its mouth, there's a second when we can escape, but there's just too many monsters. Well, then there's the matter of the whirlpool after that. Well, this is just great, isn't it? Are we supposed to live the rest of our lives in here? No. We're supposed to find a way out. Looks like there's a door over there. We will get to that in just a second. I want to talk to some of these other people. There's like a beardy dude over here. 10 years. It's been 84 years. There's no way out. I'm sure of it. The sooner you'll give up and accept it, the easier it'll be for you. Wow, okay, defeatist much. Leviathan is the beast that protects the seal of the tower. It looks like it swallows up anyone who has a crystal rod. See, I've got a crystal rod right here. Oh, all right. Don't show us your crystal rod, thank you. Oh, dear. Well, looks like, wow, okay. So Leviathan is somehow guarding, and they were like, get the crystal rod. That'll unlock the seal for the tower. Seriously, guys, we have been misled here by those wizards. That community of wizards. Right, this water is purple. That's not good. What else have we got around here? There are chests. There's nothing there. Shouldn't have gone that way. Get me out of the purple stuff. None of this stomach acid nonsense for me. A diamond shield. And a monster in a box. Attack. Oh, some red souls. Oh, they're easily dealt with. We've dealt with these guys before. This guy doesn't have any magic. Oh, never mind. Hopefully he's a good attacker. Yeah, the method of questioning right there was a little bit silly. Just Wild Rose, Dragoon, just like yelling stuff at him in this corridor inside of a giant whale. That's what you want, really, when you're trapped in the body of a giant whale, is somebody to just yell random things at you until they say something that you understand. Good Omens has finished primary shooting. Awesome. A friend of ours is like updating me on that every now and again, and he's very excited for it. Ricardo's shield has improved. Don't know why I'm calling him Ricardo now. His name's just Ricard. Oh, yes. It's like they wanted to call him Richard, but there just weren't enough letters. Oh, okay, boltfish are cured by thunder. Well, that's good to know. See, I don't know about David Tennant as Crowley, because I picture Crowley as black, but that's just me. I think it's something to do with the cover of the version I have. Yep, they're using lightning magic on us. Ricardo! Ah, yes. But yeah, I don't know. That's just me. I'm still looking forward to it. I'll still watch it. His Good Omens was one of my favorites. I quite like Neil Gaiman as well, so him and Pratchett collaborating on anything was going to be brilliant. It's a good story. Ricard needs a little bit better defense. Maybe I should give him the diamond shield I just acquired. Yeah, definitely read Good Omens, Loki. It's great. It's really rather good. Ricard's agility, stamina increased. Good, very good. All right, let's have a quick heal up right here. If we can up Pix's curative magic, so much the better. There we go. So who needs this diamond shield then? I've got an ice shield here. Oh, it's resistant to lightning. That could be really useful for him then, because... yeah, it's the same defense and everything, but resistant to lightning is going to be useful. Oh, okay, it's a worm, and the ship is just there. He said there was a tough guy between us and the exit, and it looks like the entire ship is there. Astro Jake, hello. Hope you're enjoying your lunch. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, people say to start reading Pratchett at the beginning. It's kind of interesting because some of his early books are kind of like gag books. They're not really like the Discworld series doesn't really get going until much later. But yeah, those early books are not terrible. They contain a lot of Dungeons and Dragons like in-jokes, basically. A blade with the power to make the very earth tremble. Excellent. And it's got 10 more attacks, so I will just check that it doesn't like tank my accuracy or something, but then 96, 69, 54. Okay. Let's see how we do. 98, 69, 54. Okay, even more accurate then. Fantastic. Let's give Ricardo a quick heal. There we go. Unfortunately, I can't use a cottage inside this whale's stomach. Preemptive strike. Blizzard? Let's give that a try. Assuming you don't just absorb all magic. Yeah, you don't really understand the later books if not for the starting ones. That's the thing. You're kind of setting up the world. A lot of world building happens in those early books. So probably worth starting at the beginning. But if you don't like them so much, don't worry. The early ones are quite short. And then there are some really great titles later in the series. I'm almost tempted to say start with the witches. Like start with Equal Rights or something like that. Because the first couple of books are like a pair. And Equal Rights is only 3 books in at that point. So it ain't too bad. All right, let's save here. Now Ricard has earned a little bit more HP, and here it is, a roundworm. Make it past this thing, we can get the hell out of here on that boat. All right, he's not mincing his words. Let's do this. Let's mince this worm. Okay, gonna assume Thunder is probably a good way to go. We'll try Blizzard as well. Or maybe Fire, because I think Fire is slightly better leveled. Yeah, we'll give that a try. Try blinding it as well, because it looks like it can do some damage. If he's a Dragoon, he should be able to do the jump attack, because the jump attack comes in really handy later. Oh, and the death books, yeah. Like, Mort is really great. Leviathan has been eating bad stuff. Yeah, we're apparently just, like, curing all of the intestinal problems it has. Also, 600 damage. This blind spell better work. Yes, it does. Fantastic. Good. Good. So, I guess just physical attacks seem to work best against this thing. There we go. 88 damage. A lot more manageable. Although, Elliot is not doing as much damage as I expected him to. So, I wonder if we can poison this thing instead. Oh, my days. That sword is pretty epic. Yeah, like... The books aren't necessarily about the process of dying, but they are about death, the Grim Reaper. Should I probably cure some people? Let's cure Elliot, at least. I kind of want to be able to keep Elliot alive for a while. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 500. Okay, at least we can cure more than we can receive in terms of damage right now. Nice! Okay, we finished him off. Very cool. So that was a boss fight. Not too bad. HP increase, fire level increase. Nice. Very good, very good. And Ricard is leveling up as well. Fantastic. Oh, and we're out. Just like that. We're just going to leave everybody else inside the belly of Leviathan. We're not bringing any of them with us. And just thunder it. Just thunder it. Yeah, the Susan books are some of my favorites. Like, I really like Hogfather. I think Hogfather is one of my favorites. I thought they did a decent job with the TV version of that as well. I thought Michelle Dockery was great as Susan. And should we cottage? Let's cottage. Let's set up our pavilion outside the tower, because who knows when we will be able to completely heal again. And Leela's gone, but we kept the ship. I know, right? What's that about? She's just like, I'm out of here. Peace. She's just like swum to shore or something. But she's going to be really annoyed with us when she actually finds us. Ah, the crystal rods. There we go. I was imagining it as being like a rod made entirely out of crystal, but it turns out it's like a scepter kind of thing. That's neat. Aha, the Mysidian Tower. I don't know why I'm saving again. I saved when I was just outside, but I don't know. That animation is worth skipping if we die again or something. I don't know. Vampire girls. Hello. Is it warm in here or is it just me? It's probably the fire in all of the embrasiers. Yeah, the TV Hogfather is really good. I thought they did a good job of it. I think Mark Warren is weird as Mr. Tea Time. I think he's got a weird voice. I feel like he would be a lot less sinister if he didn't talk like a small boy. But is that just a regular staff, by the way? Yeah, just like a regular wooden staff. Great. Sure, why not? Let's teach Thingy some magic, though, should we? Then again, what's the point? Because he hasn't got very good MP right now, and there's no great reason to. I don't know. I always worry about teaching magic to guest characters. It never feels like it's going to be useful for them. Werewolves, turn to page 394. Discworld has a TV show. They made TV adaptations of a couple of them. They did Hogfather, they did Color of Magic, and I think they did one other one that I cannot remember. Was it Going Postal? I think it was Going Postal. the Wizard Staff reference. Oh, yes. Next, you'll be singing the Hedgehog song. Yeah, they were more like TV movie kind of things. They did them for Sky TV here in the UK. I'm not certain if they were broadcast and how they were broadcast in the US. Let's try and get a fire spell off on these flans. The tower background is really good, right? I feel like they put a lot of detail into some of these. Almost more so than Final Fantasy 1 as well. It definitely feels like a step up. By the way, I tested out Final Fantasy 3 last night, just because I figured if we're getting close to the end game of this one, I should have it prepared and ready for streaming. And that's the... we're going to play the Steam version of that, which is a remake, so it looks nothing like the original NES game. It's like a 3D environment remake. And it's a port of the DS version that's also on mobile. And yeah, it is a huge step up in terms of graphics from these games. Again, a staff. Why are we getting staves here? I thought you couldn't get the staff. That's the joke. That's the joke we're all supposed to make. But yeah, we're going to be playing that. It's going to be way more graphically impressive than this game. Depending on what you like, I suppose, because, you know, some people really like pixel art, and this stuff is really well drawn, but, yeah, in terms of it being a 3D game and being able to explore the environments, it's totally different. It also has a fully rendered, like, full-motion video cutscene for the introduction, which is the first of the series, and definitely not the last, especially if we get around to playing Final Fantasy 13 eventually. Oh my days. Got about 8 hours of cutscenes in it. There's a reason that game came on 2 discs for an Xbox 360 game. Remakes sound better than remasters. Yeah, it remains to be seen whether or not it's actually any good. But from what I understand, the original NES Final Fantasy III was a good game, but it's just one of those situations where the remake might be more appealing. And it's something that I can acquire legitimately through Steam. Unlike these games, which I had to buy on mobile and then play the way I'm playing them. Did I get poisoned? Also, where is the... Antidote, please. Where? Ricard! Ricard! I am poisoned, help me. Where is the... There must be like a hidden wall thing for this room, because I am not seeing stair. Where is stair? Hello? Aha, there it is. See, I've learned now. I've learned that there are these secret little passageways here and there. %, of the mobile Steam ports are great. Yeah, from what I understand, Final Fantasy 5 and 6 are not that great on Steam. But then that's going to be like, after 3 and 4, which are the kind of 3D remastered versions, not even remastered, like remade, 5 and 6 are kind of back to this style, but with like more ordinary sprites. White robe that enhances spirit. But the black garb is better in terms of defense. Should we give the white robe to you? Probably not. Oh, okay, that is actually better than the knight's armor. Interesting. 70 evasion, 54 defense. Let's give this a try. 91 evasion, 70 defense. Okay. Worth having. Definitely worth having. I'm wearing a white robe now. That'll do. And I guess up this central staircase then, huh? That is a Triffid, exactly. It's the day of the Triffids up in here. Jen, hello, welcome to the stream. Playing a bit of Final Fantasy II today. Thanks for joining us. And Tuxedo Cat, welcome along as well. Great to see you. All right, up the staircase we go to the second floor. This is looking very fiery themed. Wonder if the floors of the tower are going to be elementally themed or anything. So we haven't had the elemental dungeons the way we had them in the last game, but they seem to have stepped away from the kind of 4 crystals thing for the moment. I do wonder if that's going to make a reappearance. I feel like the theme does recur in other Final Fantasy games. The crystals are definitely an element. This franchise is big on crystals. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that fanfare. Oh, that's a door. Of course the room has nothing in it. Every time. Oh, gosh. And an upgraded Marlboro, no less. Well, Marlboro Terror presumably means something to do with earth. I'm going to try using fire on it because it still looks like a plant. And apparently takes a decent amount of damage. Nice. The monster poses get pretty hilarious. Yeah, they're kind of like kneeling and clutching things. It's pretty funny. HP increase. Oh boy, basilisks. Wow. Gonna aim for... Wait a second, he's got a more powerful blizzard attack. There we go. I'm now getting down to the point where people are magic specialists. Like, one of them's got better thunder, one of them's got better blizzard. These two can just attack. Ricard's weapon animation, he's got like a flame lance. Jean-Luc Ricard. Stab it with the sword of Gryffindor. Yes. Seems like physical attack is the way to go, though. Hopefully they don't end up turning us to stone. It's happening. Yep, missed. There you go. Good. All going according to plan so far. Get him, Elliot. the empty rooms are just, yeah, I know, right? That's what I've been saying this entire time. Like, a few of them have loot in, but it's so random which ones that it gets kind of frustrating when you walk into one that doesn't. Anyway, I expect once you know this game like the back of your hand, it's really easy to avoid the rooms that don't have anything in. But right now it is a little bit irritating. And this is my first time playthrough of this game. So I have zero clue. This game has been so much better at guiding me than Final Fantasy 1 was, so... Jean-Luc Ricard, give him Blizzard so he can make it snow. Very good. Very good. He sees enemies going into a battle. He's all like, engage. I like it. Alright, headcanon, this guy is Picard now. It is. We have made it so. And now he's dead. We killed Picard, everyone. You're playing this now on the PSP, and oh boy, yeah. Yeah, it's a little rough. Well, Ricard's going to sit this one out. Sad times. He could really do with a little bit more HP. He's all like, I was better off staying in the Leviathan. That's not true. Elliot needs a little bit more curing. There we go. This is what we want to see in chat. Absolutely. It's more Star Trek references. That's what we need. Yeah, Elliot taking 41 damage is fine by me. They just leave him on the floor. I know, the running off animation just kind of feels a little bit harsh when they do that. Flame shield. Amazing. The diamond shield does not seem to be helping him at this point, but nothing is really casting magic, so it's difficult to say if that will actually be worthwhile. This is resistant to ice, but nothing is casting ice magic either. Layla's still missing, and so is Paranor. Where is Paranor? Or Leon, I guess, if he's if you're talking about the original character's name, but we renamed him Paranor because Paranor. We don't get borged of Star Trek jokes. Resistance is futile. Oh dear. These look like tiles that should do something when I stand on them. Apparently they're not, though. That's when you know you've assimilated. Anyone else? Oh dear. Why has this tower got lava in the middle of it? That's structurally unsound. I say that as somebody who was built with lava in Minecraft. Again with the empty rooms. Empty rooms that just dump me out into lava again. Lovely. This entire thing is lava. What the heck? Genuinely the worst. Okay, let's just attack one of these each. These kneeling vampires. They just seem like a cheerleader squad or something when they're all like kneeling in formation like this. See you later, Astro. Thanks for stopping by. Uh-oh, we've been charmed, folks. And it missed all of us. We won't be taken in by your weird pixel. Oh, apparently Ricard will. Oh, he was weak. He was weak and foolish. Like his father, so I destroyed him. What? Sorry, I'm having flashbacks. There's a reference I didn't expect to make on this stream. There we go. Magic defense increased. Good. We will need it against these charm offensives. Okay, these I can handle better than the vampire ladies, I think. Hey, Talisman, so welcome along. Tower built by Tango Tech. Yes, exactly. So much lava. Maybe that's what he is building on Hermitcraft right now, is the Mysidian Tower. He just doesn't know it yet. Stop putting me in the lava bath every time I leave a room. Okay, wow, that just led to a completely different place. Save! This looks like an ominous throne. Or just a staircase, fair enough. Oh, who are you? Some kind of mage type dude. Alright, let's cure just in case it's a boss battle. Hi. You make a good crow. You must defeat me if you wish to continue your ascent. Okay. Oh gosh, it's a hill gigas. The troll of the last stream. Oh, a fire gigas. Even better. Right, well, blizzards for you then. Is this new boss battle music? I like it. It's like a remix version. The Gigas makes a return. Oh, that went really well. Did you see that? That was like 1200 damage. Boulders 9. Oh, my days. It's a fire Gigas and it's just chucking stuff at us. 904, pretty good. Look at that. That was supposed to be a boss fight. 2 spells and you're done. I like the way that mage is just gone now. So like, you must defeat me, and it's like, oh, I actually died. Great. Anyway, there seem to be some other stuff in this room, so I kind of want to check out what else is going on in here first. Yeah, this soundtrack has been in my head pretty much the entire time I've been playing. At least there's only one of these guys and not 4 of them. Gigas looks really silly on the PSP port, does it? Awesome. Yeah, the sprites in this game are kind of hilarious to me. Oh, is that a... Oh, that's a waterfall. I can't make it up that way. Ah, okay. Seems like we have to go this way and then, like, we come back down through those later. Trying to get a feel for the way the dungeon is laid out here. Go on, take at least one of them out. Dang it, okay. It's my problem for assigning one person to each of these at a time. Oh no, he's turned to stone again. Dang it, Picard. I also find it really funny that you can name the central characters but not the guest characters. It's a good thing I bought some more gold needles, isn't it? Gonna use that on him because I want him to get a level up. Elkhorn with the tier 1 sub. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Pixels. Enjoy your Pixel Hype emote. You are 1 in a million. Let's see some hype in the chat for Elkhorn, folks. Hey, there goes the hype. Man, I really shouldn't have come back out here. That was a terrible decision on my part. At least the fight went easily. And we continue upwards. There we go, onwards and upwards. This level is looking a little bit more chill. There's a box out in the open over there. Do we trust it? I don't trust it. Oh no, the chocobo sprites are back. We're confused. Man, when Elliot's confused, that's not a good thing. Watch as he completely KOs one of my party. Well, thank goodness it missed the other 2. We'd have trouble otherwise. Who's Ricard? Oh, you've missed a lot, Talismancer. You've missed a lot. Ricard joined us when we were in the belly of a Leviathan not too long ago. He is a Dragoon. One of the last Dragoons. And he's going to be very happy about the fact that we saved that wyvern egg, but I wasn't able to talk to him about it. There we go. I wonder if he is the father of those two people who were in... Well, there's a mother and a child, so he might be related to them in some way. The people we left back at Deist. Ice shield. Okay, we already got one of those. Not a problem. At least it wasn't a monster in a box, though. Yes, we found him inside the giant whale. Like I said, you missed a lot. There's a lot going on in this episode. In this stretch of the story. We do need to cure these guys up, though. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And Ricard is very good at being turned to stone lately. So, rather feel we need to help him out with that. Items, gold needle, there we go. That's the first one done. Yes. This guy at the back. Oh, he's turned Elliot to stone as well now. Brilliant. Da 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 da. Well, in that case, another gold needle for Elliot, and Ricard can attack that guy. You got a really long Tom Baker scarf. That's awesome. I have a couple of long scarves, but nothing quite as majestic as that. Don't turn him to stone. Yes, good. Okay. Just once per fight. That's my limit. No capes. Dino guy sucked through a jet engine. Ice gloves. That's different. They're better than the Giant's gloves, though. A little bit. Not as good with the attack. But maybe Elk can have them instead. A little bit more defense. 94,951. 94,951. 84,451. Okay. Giant's gloves are kind of better, I think. Ice gloves are resistant to fire, but then how often do we get attacked with fire anyway? Yeah, ice gloves do feel like they'd be a little bit chilly. It's kind of defeating the point of having gloves, really, isn't it? You know? Gloves are usually meant to keep your hands warm. These sound like they will do the opposite. Yeah, it drops her attack a little bit, but then she doesn't attack physically all that much anyway. She's not the main physical attacker. Can you imagine if you said ice gloves made on Mars? If something was actually made on Mars and it had, like, you know, you get made in China, like, stamped on some stuff. Made in the USA, whatever. Like, having made on Mars being a thing would just be so weird. Doesn't affect her bow. It does, but I feel like that's not the bow is not necessarily the priority. And she has an ice bow anyway, so if anything, you feel like it would help. Got an ice bow, ice gloves, just generally cold gear. Guys, can we not have infighting, please? I suppose it's leveling up our stamina. There we go, we got a stamina increase from that. That's alright, I guess. Ice armor now, there you go. Is that going to be any better than the stuff we've got? Is it better than the gold cuirass? Oh, a lot better for defense. Give me a second, though. 99 accuracy, 2 evasion. 99, 265. 99, 0, 65. That's acceptable. That's a huge defense increase for Elliot, which is sort of what we need, really. Aha, another Hill Gigas. The trolls have returned. From under the bridge. Yeah, get wrecked. Let's cure a few people up here while we can. They are the bomb. They are 2 bombs, in fact. It's funny that we ran into mimes and grenades before we ran into bombs, because bombs are kind of like the default for the rest of the games. They're like the smallest ones, usually. Troll in the dungeon! Thought you ought to know. And I think this is probably the staircase upwards. There we go. Oh, this is the return of the ice floors. Really reminds me of Hyperlight Drifter, where they had that whole section where the crystals came up and got you. Gonna have to have somebody use an ether on her in battle. Good thing I brought a lot of those. Actually use 2 ethers, probably best. The roll for like how much MP ethers restore is so randomized. I've seen it do like as little as 30 and as much as 90 for some people. It's really kind of potluck. She always seems to get like worse rolls than everybody else. Which is a little strange. Is this going to be one of those dungeons where we get an encounter on every tile? It's going to be like the Earth Cave all over again, isn't it? Having flashbacks to FF1. Also, can somebody please be in the state where they can one-shot a basilisk? So we seem to be encountering quite a few of those. Have I rearranged my desk? No, I flipped the webcam. So you're seeing things in a different... Like, if I point to the left... It points to the right for you. So it's like mirrored and I can actually point to stuff on the screen and you can see where I'm pointing without me having to look over and go, actually, no, it's up here. It's a little bit weird, but a lot of people actually do it. It's kind of funny. Shihali, hello. Hope you're having a good day at work. Appreciate you lurking, buddy. Welcome along. But I just pointed left, not right. I pointed that way, and it goes that way, and yeah, I don't know. It's... Yeah. It makes more sense. It makes no sense, like, when I explain it, but it makes sense when it actually happens. Zero idea. It wasn't right, it was both left and wrong. So many encounters, right. I could really do with this place just being, you take damage from walking on the floor, but nothing else attacks you. Yes, relativity is confusing right now. This is what my good side looks like. You're still seeing the same side. The webcam is still in the same place. It's just reversed. So this is not what any of my sides look like. This is what I see when I look in a mirror. So we're on the 5th floor now. A chest. All sides of me and my good side. Yeah. That's debatable. And stop running. Oh, one of them did. Okay, that's fair enough. I can deal with one. See if Ricard gets an attack. Oh, he does. But that's fine. We can deal. As long as they're not using more confused spells. And some magic defense increase. Very nice. Ice Brand. Is that any better than the Gaia Blade? It's like an entire... Oh, that's a lot better. Hello. Okay, give me 2 seconds. So, 99, 92, 71. 99, 97. Okay, that's perfect. That's 20 increase and not a single stat different. Very good. Is this going to be another fight? Yeah, I thought so. Save! Well, it's given us a ton of ice gear, so I assume this is going to be some kind of ice element thing. Okay, we're just fighting Gigases. What's the plural of Gigas, by the way? Is it Gigai? Fighting some Gigai. Probably better blind this one as well if we can. And he's got a Fire Lance, so that's going to be super useful. Nice, okay, 1,000 damage again. Blizzard 16. Wow, okay, there are trees involved with that one. It still does like 20 damage to everybody. Nice. Giggles, there you go. We've got the giggles. Gigasai. Bumbono Gigasai. No idea. Anyway, we've beaten that guy. Let's move on. Ooh, this place looks moody. And still the basilisks are coming out of the woodwork. Or the stonework in this case. If they would turn us to stone, there would be even more stonework, but apparently it's not working. Good. Ting, 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 ting. With that ice sword. Hopefully doing slightly more damage. Bumbo Gigasai. Just a giant Bumbo. I do rather feel that the Bumbo thing has got well out of hand at this point. Everybody needs to rein it in. Not going to happen, though, is it? Speaking of Bumbo, Iskal stole my time slot today. I announced on Twitter that, like, I've got the schedule now. I'm going to be streaming at 3 GMT. And then Iskal was like, I'm going to be streaming at 3 GMT today instead of 12. And I was like, You sniped me. Not a problem, though. He's playing PUBG. You guys don't care about PUBG. Apparently you care about me playing this game, though, so... And by the way, I'm not actually serious when I say Iskal's, like, stolen my slot. He streams on Twitch all the time. Yeah, I kind of get the feeling they'll probably get a second in-joke for Season 6. Regulars care far too much. And PUBG is overrated. Yeah, I'm not... I've watched a little bit of it, and I think it's alright, but yeah. I feel like Fortnite is kind of way bigger now. Like, if you saw all the stuff that was happening with Ninja, playing with, like, Drake and people, like... I feel like Fortnite is kind of burying PUBG at this point. PUBG is still very successful. Like, more successful than I would ever have expected a game like that to be, so... That's fair enough. Well played all round. But, oh, one shot. Yes, fantastic. But yeah, it's another empty room. It's just not my thing. I'm not really a big fan of shooters. Like, Destiny is the only real exception I've made to that in recent years. Because I just enjoyed the theme. I like the sci-fi thing. Watching Ren play PUBG is hilarious. Watching Ren play pretty much anything is kind of hilarious, to be honest. Not because he can't play in that in every case, but you know, he's got that kind of bumbling thing going on. It's pretty funny. I feel like there's a difficulty, like there's a balance you have to strike with developing your persona to be something where everybody expects you to make mistakes all the time and openly mocks you for it. I don't know how I'd be able to handle that. He owns his mistakes. That's the thing, like... It's good if you can do that. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Don't know if I have the mental strength to be, like, known to be somebody who messes up all the time. But maybe that's what makes people like that popular. I don't have that kind of personality. Like, I revel in being the expert. Like, we did a couple of personality type tests at work once, just for, you know, like a team building exercise kind of thing. And I need to actually use some magic on these guys. I can't not. Thunder for those guys, right? It's the the magic mullet again. But yeah, we did a couple of those personality test type things for work, and I'm somebody who has to be like have the knowledge, you know. And I feel like some of those guys are really knowledgeable about what they're doing anyway, but the fact is they just play some stuff up for laughs. Frequently feel sorry for a zoomer. Yeah, that is the whole like I derped thing, and like having to have a counter running whilst you stream. Like it takes a lot of guts to be able to own that kind of stuff. I get too defensive about that kind of thing. I would constantly be correcting people. Is anybody a staff user? No, that was Minwoo, wasn't it? And Layla has one, I think. But I think she already has a wizard staff. I could be wrong about that. Azumi used to be a pro at Minecraft. He still is. He just hides it very well. I feel like there hasn't been a lot of stuff to myth bust for a while. I feel like 1.13 is going to change all of that. But yeah, I think 1.13 is really going to reinvigorate a lot of people who are getting burnt out on the game right now. That's my prediction. He's a bit of an OG. Yeah, it's like that's the other thing. When you've been doing stuff like this for a while, you kind of want to change. It's how come I've not been making quite as much Minecraft content as usual. Like, it's still been out there, but it's kind of been nice to step back and play something else. And like a series that I'm really passionate about as well. Like these games, it's been great returning to. Hey, Songbird, welcome along. Good to see you. We are, hopefully, fingers crossed, approaching the end game of Final Fantasy II today. Which, hopefully we can, because I'm really excited about playing the next game. I'm excited about leaving this weird leveling up system behind. I'm going to save here, just because I think we're about to go into an encounter. Oh, we're not. There isn't another Gigas here. Spider Silk. Making quick work of these games. Well, I've been streaming like 2 or 3 times a week with each one, so... We only started this a couple of weeks ago, and this is only Final Fantasy II. Like, when we get onto the later games, we're going to be spending a lot longer. I also haven't looked at the time in this game, like exactly how long we've spent in this game yet. There must be a timer in the menu somewhere, right? Oh, gee, it's like original gangster, I think, is the... it's just one of those silly terms that just means, like, you've been around since the beginning. I'm pretty sure that's what OG means to most people. 14 hours. Okay, so we're nearly 15 hours into this game. I'm told it's roughly 20 hours long, so maybe we'll finish today. I may just be, like, running through it at a breakneck speed at this point. Rooms like this do not help. Then again, I've heard 20 hours, but that may also be for the version on NES, which was even harder than this, I think. Like, it wasn't as well balanced. Yeah, you don't think gangster? Yeah, like, the gangster thing is kind of debatable. There's probably, like, a different definition for it on Urban Dictionary now that has some other kind of word. But then I try not to go on Urban Dictionary too much. Elliot is easily confused. This worries me. You're 18 hours in and you think you're basically at the end? Okay, fair enough. If you've got past this point and you think you're basically at the end, then good. Because that means we probably are as well. So yes, if we can finish today, then we will. Old fart usually works. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I do want to go for some of these chests. I like Ricard. He's been a useful party member at this point. He is much better than Gordon. Get ready for that chest on the right. Okay. I will be ready. Appreciate the heads up. That's the only spoiler you're giving me. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I'll make a quick save just in case. And I guess we'll... Yeah, ether some of these guys. Hermes shoes. Fine. That was not what I was expecting. Gordon's quite useful if you give him a chance. Well, he was good once I equipped him with a really good spear. Yeah, I have a feeling the monsters in a box might be slightly different on other versions of the game, Jen, so... There's a dragon in the PSP version. There may still be a dragon. It might just not be here. How about in here? Okay, nothing in there. These basilisks are getting a little bit annoying at this point. CC Rascal, hello. Yes, I'm having fun. This game looks as old as you. This game is actually slightly younger than me. I was born in 87. I think this game came out 88. But the original Final Fantasy came out basically December of the year I was born. Unicorn horn from that chest? Okie doke. We get to the end and find out naming the fourth character was a troll. Basically. Basically, I think that's what happens. Aha, here is the third mage. Continue your ascent. Oh, there's two of them? Oh, okay. Nope, just a different transformation. Fair enough. The Thunder Gigas. No idea what element to use on you. I guess I will just attack. We'll try Holy, I guess, and let's still blind. Because reasons. Okay, that did not work very well. Oh, wow. That is quite the spell right there. 500 damage. And to be fair, this version of the game probably came out in 2000 or later. I'm pretty sure later. Because this is the Game Boy Advance version. So, yeah, like it came out much, much later. Let's just use some fire magic, I guess. I don't know if I have anything that's equivalent to, like, the opposite element to thunder. Hopefully we have some of that thunder-resistant armor on somebody. Okay, Ricard is not doing anything at this point. I'm older than I look. Yeah, I maintain my youthful good looks. It's all about having a good skincare routine. Maybe you got the chests mixed up. You might have. We'll see. We'll see if a dragon pops out of anything else in a minute. Oh, Ricard's almost dead. And still not doing any damage to anything. Level 2 Scourge. Get poisoned. That actually did some damage. That's surprising to me, but sure. Use ether on yourself and fire. I think Ricard needs to heal himself in a second. Can we silence this guy? I don't think that's actually going to work, but we'll try it anyway. Do I have a high potion somewhere here? I do. Good. 74 is a good roll. Okay. Decent. Boulders. I like the fact that it just knocks you down briefly. Literally throws a rock at you. I guess earth magic might be the equivalent to thunder, but we don't have like a quake spell or anything, do we? We got anything in the items that would do that? Gaia drum. Maybe that would work. Let's try that. No idea if it will work or not, but... I think probably curing people might be a good idea at this point. Cassette tapes. Yeah, I do remember having cassette tapes back in the day. Maximizes spirit, maximizes intelligence, temporarily reduces foe's rate of attack. Death idol, poison damage, raises magic defense, confuses foes. Sleepy grass. We have enough of that, we may as well use it. Earthquake 10 as well. See, pretty average damage. Wasn't really worth it. Go to sleep. Apparently didn't work. And that cure spell went rubbish as well, didn't it? Is he dead yet? No idea what element is going to work at this point, so let's just go all out with the magic we have. In Ricard's case, that is none. Elkhorn, thank you for the 50 bits. Munchkins and you are home on a spring break day, loving the stream. Thank you so much. Great to have you guys here. Seems like we just didn't consume that item. I think he's weak to poison. Okay, well, none of my poison attacks are actually any good, so... Okay, we beat him anyway. No worries. Bits! Hype for the bits. At least everybody got a bit of increase from that. And we can continue on our quest up this freaking never-ending tower on the 8th floor at this point. Oh, my word. Spectres. Actually, let's have you attack those. I think the attack is probably better. Let's get rid of these chimeras. The spectres will probably go down to the fire attack. Hype for the hype. Hype, hype. Yeah, they're good. They're good. That ice sword actually does quite a lot of damage, which I'm very happy about. And where do we go now? In this door? Nope. Always happy when I can leave those rooms again without anything happening. No crumpets command yet, Paranor, but it's coming. Give it time. Da, 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 da. Still no crumpets. One of these days. Maybe on Sunday. Have a Sunday dinner command as well. Preemptive strike on a couple of imps. That's fine. Cheese and Marmite crumpets. You're getting very specific with the toppings there. And before we all get turned to stone. Ricardo, no! Food? What am I, head of catering? I can kill catering with a thought. That's Jeff Vader, that is. Seriously, with the gazing. You stop with this. I'm up here. My eyes are up here. Loki, I think you just need to have lunch or something. Well done on the specifying the type of cheese, though. Jeff Vader runs the Death Star. This is a star. This is a star. I run it. You'll still need a tray. Anyway, enough of that. It's just silly. This looks like a place full of identical doorways. We're back at the Monty Hall problem again. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? This is not a game of who the F are you. I am your boss. You're Mr. Stevens. Yeah, I we go round and round with that pretty much all the time. Whenever we're playing any kind of like bluffing card game where you have to figure out like what card the other person has. This is not a game of who the F are you. Flare Tome and Monster in a Box. Okay. Oh, 2 of that guy. That is literally the guy who was guarding the kingdom earlier. Oh, and Ricard is kind of looking the worse for wear. Sorry, didn't see you there. Run away. Run away! Apparently not. Maybe cure him. Might be a good idea. He's getting close to 1,000 health, though. That's not a bad showing from Ricard. 3 monsters in a box. Exactly. They didn't specify the number, did they? Hey, Boz 30,000. Welcome along. Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the concept of Picard being in our part. Well, his name's Ricard, but Jean-Luc Ricard. Did he just imbibe? What is he imbibing? Something that levels up his attack, I guess. Well, that was premature, wasn't it? Beating yourself up to gain hit points and magic. Yeah, that's kind of the way this game works, right? So now we have a tome for Flare. So now we can actually have Flare. That's exciting. I feel like maybe I should give this to main dude. Where is Flare? Sets off a fusion reaction to damage foes. There you go. All right, let's give it to main dude. He needs a bit more magic. He doesn't have as much as everyone else. And it, like all magic in this game, it's probably going to be really terrible at the start because we need to level it up before we can use it right. Let's try this door. Nope, not that one. Excellent. Something I can use Flare on. See? 45 damage. Rubbish. Just got to keep using it until it's good. That's how we do this. There's so much Monty Python happening in the chat right now, I can't even keep up. And Ether. Nice. Pretty good. Solid use of fire there. Well done. Commendable. How much gil do I have? So much gil. We're on that end game part where I just have more gil than I know what to do with. Vampire girls. Can you actually use an ether on yourself this time? Might be worthwhile. At least we've got a preemptive on these guys. Or ladies. For an axe called Ogre Killer, it does very well killing everything else. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Oh dear. Elliot's sitting this one out. Turns out vampire girls are Elliot's weakness. Who knew? Phoenix down? May as well. Revivify! It's Ogre Killer because it does a double plus good job killing Gigantes and Ogres. Gigasai. Jijai. Possibly. I don't know. Not a lumberjack. Definitely not okay. I can't remember if I just went down this corridor or if I just left this corridor, so I'm not going to go back down it just yet. Okay, Cure is now level 10, and I'm out of MP. Gonna need elixirs fairly soon. Let's try this one. Nope, not that one either. Solid. Of course, another attack. Right. Don't run away. Fight's only just started. You'll miss the whole thing. There's now a chorus of the spam song being sung in chat. Yeah, at least this isn't the... Is it the Wind Shrine in Final Fantasy 1? Where the entire thing is just a series of corridors that you can't see? Spam egg, spam, ham spam, baked beans spam, and spam. Baked beans are off. I haven't got any eggs. Is Elliot still poisoned? No. Very good. This one? Have I been in this one? Hey, finally. Superb. Let's ether here as well. Gonna need to buy so much ether when we get back to the town. Spam, spam, spamity spam. Spam isn't an acronym, is it? It's like a contraction. It's meant to be like spiced ham. Stuff posing as meat. Very nice. Man, Ricard really cleans up with that spear. It's like he's got a mop handle on it. Cross obtained from the chest. Ah, yes, for all the vampire girls. Haven't yet used a cross on any vampires. Or garlic, for that matter. Maybe we should have been. Ricard, what have you done? He's not confused anymore. He's just poisoned. At least the poison only takes 1 damage at a time. Show the vampire your cross. You vampires! Can't you just get out of the way? A black robe and a monster in a box. So this is the vampire Jen was talking about. I want to use Flare on it, but Flare's not good. Flare's not good yet. Okay, let's start by curing Pix. Let's have Elliot attack. Let's have Ricardo attack as well. The cross is for healing chaos. Okay, that did not work so well. Apparently it absorbs Blizzard. Great. Just what I needed. Does it absorb fire? I guess I'll try using Thunder or Flare, but maybe Holy. All of this is going to heal it, but whatever, we'll just attack. It's going to be like the Red Souls. Okay, Thunder Magic works. We will keep that in mind. There be dragons here indeed. And Holy is like level 2 right now, so... Okay. So it absorbs Blizzard. That's it. Apparently. Let's try blinding it just in case. Because Elliot didn't seem to do much in the way of damage that round. Oh, Ice Storm 16. Is 16 the highest level of spell? Like, whenever anyone's used, like, a really powerful attack on me, it seems to have been level 16. Or if it's just, like, a 16-bit memory thing. Or not even a 16-bit, like a... It'd be, like, 4-bit if the maximum value is 16, right? I can't maths right now. It's difficult. Let's have these guys attack anyway, even though it's not going to be doing particularly well. 16 is the highest level. Okay, cool. Good to know. The perfect bite. 0 to F. Yeah, if you're talking about like hex values, it makes sense. You get 0 through 9, and then you get A through F as the extra values. Which is how come, like, when you look at the amount of... like each value that's in colors when you're using programs like Photoshop or Paint or anything, it's always like the hex value for a color is always like 00 CCFF and things. Okay, so we got a black robe from that, which I don't think we need to wear because we've got a white robe. Oh wait, no, a black garb. Is the robe better? No. Apparently no. Although it says it enhances intelligence, so that might make magic better. Is that worth it? See, that's the other thing as well. He's got a white robe, which enhances, presumably, spirit. Yes, because spirit is what you need for curative magic. So I wonder if maybe... Evasion 99. Maybe we should give him the black robe and give Elk the white robe. Which means less defense, but means more... Okay, no evasion, because she's not using a shield. But then she's in the back row, so that's okay. Magic defense is good. And the intelligence is 31. His intelligence is 43. It says it enhances spirit, but it doesn't seem to do it on the... Oh, wait, no, that's the one that enhances intelligence. So she gets more spirit, which is better for the curative stuff. I suppose that's worth it. See you later, Loki. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, we are actually taking on the basilisks pretty easily now. We can save Ginny Weasley. Can you go down those waterfalls? Or are they just obstacles? Really makes me laugh that the vampire girls have such weird damage rolls. Like, they were doing 1,000 to Elliot before. Ricard, they did like 90 and then 300. I want to go down the waterfall here, but I can't. There's a chest over there that I must have. There you go. That's some potent curative magic right there. And more imps, because of course. We've got a decent party now. I'm really looking forward to having save points where you can use a tent. Because that's not something that appears in the game until like FF7. Hourglass, what does that do? That cause stop or something? Hourglass, there it is. Yeah, same effect as stop. Cool. So, yeah, you don't get save points where you can use tents until Final Fantasy VII, and it's really useful to be able to use a tent in the middle of a dungeon. Actually regain all of your HP and MP that way. The multi-target attacks are still rubbish. But I'm fine with that. It's fine if they're rubbish for them. We got a whole bunch of stat increases from that. Yeah, Ricard just needs to get better at life. And we need to not multi-target, because I just said that was rubbish. Better. Ricard on his deathbed, getting the final blow in. Yeah, he's good at that. He's good at that. Also good at getting paralyzed and poisoned in the same breath. See? Just cleans up. Just doing his job. Okay. Time for those doors. Why am I swimming and not canoeing? Because this isn't the world map. You don't need to break out the canoe for small fry like this. I really wish Elliot would stop getting confused. He's a liability. Everyone else's intelligence is too high. Oh, apparently not. Well, Ricard is his own death knell at this point. Elk is the only one who's like, get it together, you guys. Ouch. There goes Ricard. Well. Again, with the targeting. Okay. At least we get to use life again. Level that up a little bit. That just missed. Ricard once again in critical HP doing critical damage. Alright, so we have another Monty Hall problem. Down here, got 4 doors. Which one do we enter? Behind which of these doors is our brand new car? This does look like it might be the end of the dungeon, though, because we have fought 3... Are we 3 or 4 Gigases down at this point? 3 or 4 Jijai. And normally at the end of a dungeon, you get these, like, multi-door areas. Second from the left and straight on till morning. Give it a try. Oh, you made it. You actually called it, Paranor. Well done. It's because you've been here before. You've been scouting the location in your new role as the Dark Knight. Thumbs up. Ricard, we just met you. Don't get on our bad side. And everybody make pizza. There we go. Ricard's stamina improved, yeah, because he's getting stamina for taking us out at random eventualities. This looks very final to me. There's a massive staircase in front. In fact, this actually looks a little bit like an arena from Shadow of the Colossus or something like that. I'm like, oh, it's Minwu. Are you the last sage? I've been waiting for you, Pix. Though I've managed to reach the seal, the magic binding it appears to be extremely strong. I will have to concentrate every bit of power I have on the door. If it is enough, the seal should shatter. But you'll die! Everyone stand back. Yeah, that's not back, that's to the side. He's going to use Hyper Beam. Oh, he legit is. Wow. Go on, Minwu. Oh, he Kamehameha'd it. Awesome. Get it done, Minwu. I bet this is going to kill him, though. It's every bit of power he has. Yep. Look at that. He's broken the seal. Pew, pew. And they're like, oh, yep, he died. Ricardo's like, I barely knew him. Minwu. Go through the door. You must take Ultima. Do not grieve. This was my destiny. Minwu! Oh, sad. Everybody dies in this game. Not a shock at all. Exactly. Like, literally every character we've encountered thus far has been... that was such a brief bit of sad music, and then we're like, yep, carry on. Cast life on him. Exactly, right? Like, how does that work? How does that not... Oh, there are orbs. I assume we take the gold one. Guess we got to save after that. The crystal responds. I bestow upon thee the ultimate magic. Ultimate home! Ultima hype! Oh, man. Oh, Ultima for the first time in this series, guys. Is it something we can learn? Is it a key item, or is it actually a spell we can learn? There it is. There it is. Who do we give it to? Who has the higher intelligence of all of us? I think main dude probably needs it. He's already got flair, but Ultima is the good stuff. That's where it's at right here in this series. Also, we have to level up the spell. So it's like the ultimate magic, but it's still rubbish until you've actually leveled it up. That's pretty funny. Okay, there he is. He's got Ultima. The orbs around the golden orb give you stats. Oh, did they? Ah. Oops. Did I save immediately after that? Okay, I'm going to reboot just in case. All right, let's give that a do-over for a second. Quick do-over. Okay, there we go. Hey, good thing we saved right before that, huh? The crystal responds, I bestow upon thee the power of burning flame. Your strength increases. Oh, Jen, you're the MVP right now. Props to Jen for for reminding us of that. The crystal response: I bestow upon thee the quiet solitude of Earth. So these are actually like the elemental crystals. Your spirit increases. Amazing. Jen. Seriously, Jen, thank you so much. The crystal responds: I bestow upon thee the swiftness of gusting wind. How are these crystals even talking? Like, where does the speech come from? Your agility increases. Yay, Jen! Last one. I bestow upon thee the sparkling clarity of water. Intelligence up. Yay! Well, thank goodness for that. And now we get the magic. Gusting wind, yeah. A little bit. Okay, it seems like those have gone up maybe 3 or 4 points. That's still useful, though. Yeah, it was lucky I didn't save immediately after that. Anyway, where were we? Ultima. I bestow upon thee the ultimate magic. It's kind of annoying that, like, you take the middle one and all of the others just vanish that way. And that's kind of silly. Like, if you're here for the Ultima thing, you just go for the one that's clearly the Ultima thing. Anyway, now we've done that, we can save. And give Ultima to him. Cool. I'm out of here. Peace. Later. Gonna leave Minwoo to his grave. So, where is Layla? Throughout all this excitement, we seem to have lost our captain. Also, Ricardo is still with us. Do we need to take him to Deist? I think maybe we should take him to Deist. Kind of feel like that's his home, you know? Where do the Deistians live? Oh yeah, top right. Roll the dice. The dice is cast. Also, not a whole lot attacking us on the sea right now, and immediately they attack. Also, these are bolt fish now, so these are the ones from inside Leviathan. Has Leviathan just, like, spewed out all of the stuff it was containing? I wonder. Luckily, these guys are small fry at this point. We can be on our way. Ricard's HP increased. Good, he needs it. 1166. So yeah, we need to go south a lot and then east. Southeast a whole bunch. There we go. The Phantoms, they're back. Gonna see if it's actually worth taking him back here. Seeing as he is one of the Dragoons and everything. Wait, where is this? Right, okay, we're nearly there. Good. That's the Phantom. Where's the Opera? The Opera's not until Final Fantasy IV, I think. There is legitimately an Opera in one of these games. In a couple of the games, actually. Like in FF9, there's the whole theatre ship and everything. That's fun. I really wish there were chocobos in every landmass on this game, just so I didn't have to worry about these guys. Opera of the Sea Shanties, if only. If the sailing segments of this game were like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I would play this game forever. Here we are back at Deist, with Ricard in tow. Is he going to know these people? Hey! We did it! Ricard, you're alive! Elena, where are Philip and the others? Have they really all been killed? They have. After you left, we lost the Wyverns, then it was only a matter of time. Elena, I want you to be strong. I'm here, and when the fighting is over, I'll come back. You and Kane look after Dice for me until then. That's Kane? So this is Kane from, like, FF4? Are you really a Dragoon? I am, the last Dragoon. Your father was a good friend. I plan to get revenge enough for him and everyone else. Once the Emperor's dead, I'll be back. And once I am, I'll raise you to be a fine Dragoon. There you go. There you go. Bit of a forward-thinking reference to FF4 there. Very nice. Good work there. Good work. Although this would have come out long after FF4 on this remake, so I wonder if maybe they adjusted that. Is he really Ricard or is he Recutus the Borg? Man, the Picard thing is just, it's cracking me up at this point. So, should we go back to Mysidia? I feel like that's the only place we could really go unless we need to go back to Altair at this point. Like, Minwu is dead, so maybe if we go back to Altair, or Finn, I suppose, because, like, Finn is actually kind of restored now. There's no reason to go to Altair. Your pet theory is that Little Kane is Kane Highwind's grandfather, and then Sid Highwind is somewhere later along the list. I've seen some very strange theories about how some of these games are connected. I think some of them are just like, there's a reference here and there to some of them, like a nod, but it's not necessarily like a 100% intended reference to be like, these games are all linked, it all takes place in the same universe. Alright, Paranor. Sleep well. Catch you later. Don't forget you can check out the VOD on Pixel VODs, probably sometime tomorrow. If you want to see your tragic fate, which inevitably it will be. I think I've got this game sussed out at this point. I'm going to need some more water in a second. Start the 2-hour mark. There you go. Mysidia ahoy! Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to really miss the music from this game. It's good, but it's not like the classic music that you get later on. I'm really looking forward to Final Fantasy XIII's battle theme. Probably my favorite piece of music in most of the later games. Like, FF12, for being my favorite game, does not have, like, the best soundtrack. The soundtrack doesn't have, like, too many leading melodies. It's all about, like, the harmony and the arrangement and stuff. Whereas some of these other games have, like, really strong melodies. But the violins from the FF13 battle theme are superb. Mantis King! Oh gosh, we found him. Your Majesty! Oh, and he just killed Ricard. Great. He wasn't even a killer mantis and he killed Ricard. Well, long live the king. Get up, buddy. You're embarrassing yourself. Ricard again. I know, he is the weakest member of our party. HP-wise, at least. So, not surprised. We also didn't heal him after that last fight, but I was hoping I could make it to Mysidia without him being knocked out. We'll just use that mallet on them next time. That's how you take care of bugs. You've succeeded in breaking the seal on the ultimate magic. Now hurry to Finn. Your princess awaits your return. Thank you for saying that as soon as I enter the town. That's actually incredibly worthwhile. 881 gil. I've got plenty of gil at this point. I don't mind. Right, so before we make our way back to Finn, I'm going to take a very short break to grab myself a glass of water, folks. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with some more Final Fantasy II. Hello, Paige. And hello, everybody else. Welcome back. How you guys doing? Just managed to get myself a glass of water. Quick bathroom break. Tweet out the stream, and we are back. Thank you, Talismancer, for spamming the chat with commands. Always appreciated. And Songbird, thank you for the 300 bits. Your chair looks uncomfortable to sit in for long gaming sessions. Here is your contribution towards the cause. Thank you. My chair is actually currently in use by the missus. because she was using this chair and she's been at her desk writing and stuff. So yeah, it was kind of nice for her to have a chair that didn't make her butt go numb. But yeah, contributions towards a chair for her are always appreciated, so then I can have my chair back. It will cost 0 gil to stay here because I literally just slept there before. Hang on. Feeling groggy but much better. That's good to hear, Paige. That's good to hear. So we have basically the best weapons we're going to have at this point, it seems like. Contribution to a comfy chair for the missus. There you go. Can we get some better stuff for Ricard? No, he's got the best stuff, really. Let's sell some stuff, because we have it. We need to stock up on ethers as well, don't we? I feel like Drain could be useful to have. Sleep we can sell, because I've already got that for one person. And Osmos might be useful in battle. We can sell these, we can sell these. I want to keep one of everything, just because. Got so many staves and battle axes. I'm terrible for keeping one of everything. This is just like the way I hoard stuff. Not exactly a streamlined menu, but hey. Why am I selling with this much money? Just to kind of organize things a little bit, just to see what I have. Save the good axes. Oh, we got good axes. Again, I keep going in the church. Why? I'm going to teach everybody Drain now, because that seems like a useful spell. Even though they're probably not going to end up using it. I'm going to give Osmos to Elk because she needs it as a healer. We need to go to the item shop and buy more ethers. Never imagined the magic of the Emperor could be so great. The rebirth of the Wyverns is at hand. Return to the castle and use the royal mirror to call forth the Wyvern. Oh, okay, that's what we need to do. Wow. A new power glows within us. Do you have ether? Is this one has ether? Or the one to your right? There we go. Ether! Let's get another 20 of those. Spend the rest on elixirs. 12 of those now. Can fully restore HP and MP. Don't need any of this. So we've got plenty of them already. Good. Now, let's quickly save. Now we've done the shop. And we need to return to Finn and Pit Fiends. Oh gosh, okay. There's more stuff out here that I've never fought before. Oh boy, that's a high-level fire spell. Doing very little damage. On Elliot, though, maybe a little more, yeah. Good thing he's got so much HP, he can kind of sponge that stuff. Fiends in underwear. I know, right? What's with the diapers? Very strange. Nappy demons. I will strike you down with multiple axes. Elliot's not so good when he's blinded. There we go. Once you take the ultimate spells, you can't fight the weak monsters. That's a good point. I probably need to start using them, don't I? So now everything in the game is just better. That makes a lot of sense, because you could just use it on all of the weak monsters to level it up really fast. That does make a lot of sense. Let's also level up Drain while we're at it. And we still haven't given any magic to Ricard. That's going to do like 40 damage or something. 153. Okay, that's still pretty powerful for a level 1 spell we've never used before. Let's keep using it then. Probably shouldn't have given him Flare and Ultima, but, you know, probably worth having both. I wonder what the enemies are going to be like around Finn then. The guys that, like, one-shot us at the start of the game. Nice, okay, 31 MP back for free. I should have had that a long time ago. I like the fact that it costs you 1 MP to cast Ultima. That's so strange. The concept of that is just completely weird to me. But then again, if it's important to the plot, then you've got to have it. So where is the weakest stuff going to hang out? I assume if you go back to the beginning of the game, then it's probably going to have weaker stuff, but I don't know. It's like a storyline location at this point, so it might have some higher up stuff. It's not the ultimate spell, it's just the most efficient. It's kind of inefficient right now. Just keep using the spells that I think we all need. And Ricard is now our main damage dealer, apparently. This has got to be the trick to, like, end game. Just once you acquire Ultima, use it on everything you fight up until the main dungeon, because that's the only chance you have of leveling it up before the game ends. It's really quite a strange concept. Fair Jeremy, thank you for the 50 bits. Bits for the chair. And Ricard is now running away, because that's the most sensible thing to do. Looking forward to flee being like a button press command instead of something that you have to choose from the attack menu. One more Ultima. Just keep using Osmos, keep using Drain. Get these spells leveled up. Yeah, to be fair, if a chair has 50 bits, it's probably quite a complex chair. Yeah, so I wonder where is best to level up after this. The stuff at Diced wasn't all that bad. The stalactites or whatever they were. That was still enemies from the cave over there, so I don't know, I wonder. Elkhorn, thank you for the 175 more chair bits. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. The bit leaderboard right now is changing around quite a lot. Songbird and Elkhorn are tied. Okay, Ultima level, Osmos level, Drain level increase. That's what we want to see. A Betrayal Fang. Don't think I've ever seen that before. Elliot has fallen into shadow. We need to cure that. Luckily we have 50 eye drops, because apparently this is a recurring problem for Elliot. So Ultima is now level 2. Very good. Osmos and Drain, likewise. Can they only go up 1 level per fight? Interesting. Let's keep using them anyway. Gonna need to cure Ricard again in a second. I like how extreme the animation for Ultima always is. Like, Ultima in Final Fantasy VII, like, the animation isn't much, because it's just this big kind of green thing, but it has the most incredible noise attached to it. It's like the most extreme sound effect you ever heard. You'll know when you hear it, anyway. We've got to learn a new keyword and go to Paul. Okay, fair enough. Because I found the mirror before. Hector, hello, buddy. How are you? Yeah, I learned a keyword before in this game, so maybe I already have that. I don't know. Unless it's changed since I've been back. I know, Ricard seems to be letting the side down a little bit here. At least he's back up for the end of the fight. So yeah, hopefully he gets that stamina increase. Kind of needs it at this point. Oh, there is a new keyword, okay. Or if it's not like the password for something, it's just like an important key phrase you need to learn. Fair enough. Right, here we are back at Altair. And we just can't go in, apparently. Oh gosh, there's a lot of stuff here. Well, you're going to get vaguely wrecked by Ultima, even though multi-targeting is not going to really help. Look at that, though. That just looks like it should decimate everything, and it does barely 50 damage. Ha! I laugh in the face of your puny blizzards. Stun, on the other hand. Okay, fair enough. Da, 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 da. Take an arrow to the face. Exactly, Jen is the all-knowing about this game. In Jen we trust. 666 damage. Go to hell. Not bad. Seems like we're pretty well outfitted against these guys. Let's get one more ultimate in before we wrap things up here. Very nice. Very nice. 2 haste tomes as well. Pretty cool. Okay, so Altair is basically useless at this point. Let's canoe up the river. Because where we're going, we don't need roads. Or bridges. Again with these guys. Looks like we will need to use Ultima multiple times per fight to level it up. The weird thing about Osmos is it still costs MP to cast. So I'm like, technically you're just suffering from diminishing returns eventually. But no, I think it's probably going to drain stuff regardless. Oh, and that's a point. You can multi-target with stuff like that. So if you multi-target with Osmos, is it going to be much better than targeting one? That's going to be interesting. Yeah, drain you right back. Let's see. I imagine if it was doing damage, it'd be a different story. But do we just get 1 MP from each sergeant, or do we get a whole bunch? Pepine, hello, welcome along. Good to see you. Okay, so you still get 10, you just get none from the other guy. Fair enough. Does it depend on how much MP they have? That's another factor. Don't know why we're trying to work this out so late in the game, but, you know. One thing I'm learning about this, finally, Ultima level increased. Good. One thing I'm learning about this game is that we should definitely have had Osmos from the start. Is everything... Has Gatria, like, been bombed? What is going on here? I'm a little bit apprehensive here. I feel like things are potentially going south. Because we couldn't get into Altair. It looked kind of destroyed. Gatria looks sort of similar. Nice, new animation for that. I keep forgetting that the animations change as they go up. And thank goodness that didn't land on anyone. The confuse attacks are the worst right now. Da, 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 da. Yeah, they destroyed the towns. Oh, man, I knew it wasn't all going to be sunshine and roses after this. She just got a ton of MP from that. That was worth it. More Ultima. Just keep casting it at this point. Probably need to start using Holy a bit more as well, because that should be powerful. Just have Ricard take them out one at a time. Not a lot of games willing to literally wipe towns off the map. Yeah, we are kind of at endgame at this point, so... guys? Ricard, no! Dang it, Ricard. You're my damage dealer now. Why has Ricard always got to suffer? Ultima is probably still, or Holy is probably still the most powerful magic Elk has right now. Just trying to set her up as more of a white mage. Can you maybe use a Phoenix down here? I love the fact that it's only costing me 3 MP to cast this ridiculous spell. And these guys are doing so little damage to me, physically. Especially considering Elliot is, like, the squishiest character. Apart from Ricard, obviously. No MP from them, though. Right, what are we going to find waiting for us in Finn? Ricard's stamina increased. Good. The man needs it. Oh, there's a tornado over there. Altair, Puff, they were all destroyed by the Emperor's Cyclone, right. The Cyclone attacks Finn again. Oh, we should go into the main town of Finn then, should we? Everyone still seems to be out and about. Everybody's dead. Oh, good. Cyclone appeared out of nowhere and started sucking people in. It was horrible. The way it moved, it almost seemed to have some sort of consciousness. Ugh. Any more magic that we can buy from here? Nope, everything's pretty much as it was. I do occasionally wonder, because if they have these events that change stuff about the world map, then maybe they have some stuff that improves the weapons you can get, but I guess not. Let's quickly stop at the inn if we can. We're doing okay for items and stuff, so 304 gil, there we go. I saw a comic on the Final Fantasy subreddit earlier where it was basically like, I should save these potions. There might be something even more dangerous around the corner, and then like each time you level up and everything, the more dangerous thing is more difficult to take out, and you're like, well, I've still got these potions. I feel like that's how I play. Like, I've still got potions, high potions. I've got 12 elixirs that like fully restore me at this point. Are we completely powerless at the hands of the Emperor's magic? Nope. If the Emperor can create a cyclone like that, there's no limit to his power. He'd be torn to shreds. The Emperor could be inside the cyclone. Oh boy, that would be interesting. This is the second floor of Castle... Well, thanks. What are you, the information point? We'll never rest until peace has been restored to the world. Well, we better go and have an audience with Hilda and Gordon. Oh, and there... Finally! There's Layla. She's all like, you guys left me in the belly of Leviathan. I got separated from ye. I thought you were dead for sure. It's good to be wrong now and again. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you're not dead. Hardest dungeon moves back further and further. Currently it's Cash One. Oh, okay. The Emperor's foul magic can even control the winds. Poft, Palum, Altair, and Gatrea all were destroyed one after the other. And now the Cyclone is headed for Finn. Learn about the Cyclone. Ask about the Cyclone. The Emperor's controlling it. Okie doke. The Cyclone will kill us before we even have the chance to use it. Unless we sprout wings and learn to fly. Well, about that. We may have a way of sprouting wings. Right? Although we are supposed to go and talk to Paul, right? So we should go and talk to Paul first. Just in case we're going to miss out on anything here. Wonder what Paul will be able to tell us. He'll be able to tell us which way to go to get into Finn. There we go. Jen says talk to Paul, and Jen has never been wrong so far. Except that one thing with the dragon. How can we fight a cyclone? Ask about the cyclone. You're planning on going into that thing? You do realize you're quite mad. Tell you what, I've been keeping a few things stashed away, and I want you to have them. Try feeling around the wall near my bed. All right, bit of a strange request, but there you go. He's got some stuff. Oh, ruby things, gold things, blood sword. Oh, blood sword. Wow. Silver cuirass. Elixir, thief's gloves, black garb. Okay, cool. So I think we had some of this stuff already, but do we have the ruby one before? I wonder if the black garb is going to be a better choice for Elliot. Let's take a quick look at this. 99,069. $99.29.69. Okay, more evasion is definitely worthwhile. How about Ricard? Ricard. Ice gloves would be better for him, but less attack. None of this is much better, but the black garb might be. Let's take a quick look at this here. 99.57. Blood swords are really useful. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, evasion way up. That's definitely worthwhile. Let's talk about this blood sword then. A sword that steals the blood of its foes. Okay. So its attack is really low, but it uses drain and is apparently more useful than it seems. Okie doke. I will bear that in mind, and I will keep it on me. Thank you, Paul. See you later, Paul. Now, up to the castle. I don't know why I need to go out that way. It places me in the same place regardless. Okie doke. Need to be using Ultima on this stuff. I'm completely forgetting that. Another Aura Tome. The more max HP the enemy has, the more... Oh, okay, so it's percentage-based? That's kind of useful. I can see that being very useful. Anyway, let's go to the Royal Mirror, shall we? Because I think that is our ticket into this Cyclone. Pretty sure the Royal Mirror is down here. No, that was the other thing. Was it the other thing? Is it the mask? Something about a mask? Where is the Royal Mirror? Is it down in the basement? I can't remember where it is. Is it on one of these directions over here? I don't know. Oh, there's a chest up there. I never got that before. How do you even get there? Is there another secret passageway somewhere? Yeah, there is. Another Werebuster. Great. Well, could have used that several dungeons ago. The Royal Mirror must be down here, surely. Ground floor to the left. Really? Okie doke, we'll try that. Yeah, because I thought the mask was down there, but I thought we'd encountered the mirror while we were poking around anyway. We don't go up that way. Oh, right, yeah, there was this other staircase, and at the top of it there was this chamber with the mirror. I remember. Well, it's a good thing we didn't go through that whole basement. I mean, we could have used it to level up Ultima, but then again... There it is. This is the place we want to be. To ask it something about wyverns. Do we use the pendant? I should have been paying more attention to this. Nope, the pendant. Okay, cool. The mirror drinks in the light emitted by the pendant. And wyvern. I like the way it summons the egg. I'm like, thanks. Oh, there it is. Baby dragon. The image of a young wyvern shimmers in the mirror. The last wyvern egg is finally hatched, and the wyvern is speeding toward Finn. It's like a remote control car. Look at it go. Look at that spark of light. Awesome stuff. Hopefully it's not... Oh, dive bomb. And it just lands. Oh, and now it gets to bond with the Dragoon. Awesome. Wyvern and Dragoon are together once more. Ta-da! Exciting times. I was like, I'm off. Bye. Bye? I assume we just find it outside. See you later. And everyone died. So, how we wyvern now? How does one wyvern, please? Do we just go to the Cyclone? I assume that's what we do. And there was much rejoicing. Yay! Need to turn the light on in here. There we go. Much better. Da, 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 da. Stock up and rest first. Yeah, okay. Solid idea. Good notion. But yeah, I do need to make sure I've got all the items and stuff. We're rested. The resting is not a huge problem. I think I'm all right in terms of items. You can see me better now. Turn it off. There's so many haste tomes as well. I feel like I should be using those, but then what does it matter at this point? Yeah, I think we need to save here, just in case. And then we can maybe save in, like, file 2 or something if we need to. We just turned into a wyvern. Perfect. In we go. Oh, a cutscene. Exciting times. Feels weird calling these cutscenes, but I guess they kind of are. Oh, it's good. He's got the flying fortress, you see? There we go. Kind of looks like the bathhouse from Spirited Away. Just flying for no reason. Kind of a combination of Spirited Away and Castle in the Sky. First floor of the Cyclone. Don't generally think of cyclones as having floors. It's the Hillgigas. It's back to troll us. Attack. Don't let it get away. Yeah, hopefully plenty of stuff to use Ultima on in this dungeon, so we should be fine. Now let's keep using Drain because that's worthwhile. It's the Flying Fortress from 12. It kind of is. It's kind of like the Bahamut, isn't it? 31 damage. Man's got 3,000 health. I think that's pittance at this point. Took an arrow to the face. Just keep using Ultima, because we can. Make Osmos more powerful as well. Da, 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 da. $170, yeah. Ultima! Da, 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 da. So if we are coming up to this, to the end of this game, I rather think this game has been weird, but not intolerably weird. Like, I know this isn't quite as hard as the original NES version was supposed to have been, but I do get the impression people overemphasize quite how bad the battle system is for them. Flamebow, not as good. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, like, people tend to overstate that idea a little bit. Whereas I really don't think it's been terrible. It's been a little odd to get used to it, but not terrible. I like the fact that Ultima is part of the storyline as well. It becomes such an optional thing in later games. It was really strange for me, having played FF7 and 8 first, that when you got to FF9, the villain has Ultima. Like, you can't even cast it. The most powerful spell you have is Meteor, which, again, is like a callback to one of the other games. I think it's in... Is it in 4, where somebody uses Meteor and it's like the most powerful magic he can do? I remember seeing that somewhere, but it's in a game I haven't played yet. The bombs with the self-destruct thing again. Luckily, Ricard seems to have recovered from his episode earlier of being the guy who always gets knocked out. And it self-destructs. Thank you, Voltorb. Right. Get out of there. Ultimate level increased. Very good. We just have to keep using it in every fight, and hopefully it will be a passable spell by the time we get to the final boss here. So this dungeon is going to be interesting. What the heck are you? A wood giant. A wood golem. Okay. I wonder what fire will do to this guy. Unless it's going to be like Soul Cage in Final Fantasy IX, where it just sets him on fire and his attacks get better. Yeah, I agree, Jen. This game is just weird in the sense that it's totally different from Final Fantasy I. And the way the stats level up hasn't really been used in many other games. Like, I've not really seen anything implemented like this later. Also, yes, he looks like the Thing from Fantastic Four. Ben Grimm, alias The Thing. Oh, is that a chest? I see a chest. Let me out the chest. Oh, there's an electrocuted floor there. Is the president tied up at one end of it? Metal Gear Solid jokes. Haven't played that game for ages. It's another PS1 game I happen to still own. And it's important that you have the box for Metal Gear Solid 1, because without it, you don't know the codec frequencies, and you have to look it up. Final Fantasy Legends, Saga games, and Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim is the other example people have given, and I've never played Skyrim, so that's kind of the reference that goes over my head a little bit. But I feel like I imagine Skyrim probably balanced it slightly better than this game did, on account of being a modern RPG and everybody saying it's great. This is Skyrim's distant ancestor. Yeah, I guess so. The music in this game is not quite as epic, but only because it lacks the men's chorus who are singing it. Where I go? Where I go, please? If we can take out these small guys, hopefully we're going to do okay on the final boss. Although apparently he's pretty easy if we just use that percentage HP drain thing. I'll go up here because they look like there was chests in other areas of the dungeon here that we could get to without bypassing them. I'm all about the chests at this point. I don't know why, because if this is the last area, then we should probably be well kitted out, but I have a feeling there might be some stuff here that's worth getting. All I want is that Ultima spell increase. That's what we need. See, there's a chest right here. Monster in a box. He'll gig us right in front of it. Yeah, okay, main thing to note about this game, get Drain and Osmose very, very early. Makes things much easier when it comes to regaining MP. If we had had that sooner, I would not have had to have had so many ethers. At least the spell's level 4 already, so there is hope for it yet. Oh no! It self-destructed and did 0 damage. What will we do? Total party kill. Dang it, Ricard. I wanted to cast Ultima on that guy. Golden armor. Nice. I'll take it. Ripper obtained. What is a Ripper when it's at home? Going to assume some kind of dagger. Yeah, there it is. A knife with a razor-sharp edge. Okay, so maybe it is going to be worth finding some of the weapons in here if they end up being decent swords and things. Preemptive strike. Vampire girls. Vampire lady. She is a lady. What does it take to turn a vampire girl into a vampire lady? Is it just the education, or is it an age thing? Well, vampires don't age. It's kind of the point of some of them. You can't be undead for several hundred years without learning a few things. Nice. Solid bit of damage. Better than Ultima. Probably got promoted. Yes, there you go. Nice. Ultima level up. Good. Higher class vampire. There you go. Alright, now, question is this just, like, take damage? Okay, this is just take damage. Fair enough. Poison Axe? Oh, hello. Give that to Elliot. Question is, does it poison him or the enemies? Axe with a poison-dipped blade. Let me quickly check that this doesn't completely tank my accuracy. He's on like 99 right now. 99, 29, 69. Okay, cool. Poison Axe. 99, 29. Okay, same. Good. Good. More attack for Elliot. Forgot to cast Ultima. Never mind. Elliot's doing fair damage, though. Nice. I like the fact that this guy's just a random encounter now, despite the fact that he was apparently a member of the army who was on the throne of Finn a while back. Ugh. And again, what are we going to do with the Gil at this point? Why even give us Gil in the final dungeon in the game? Man, Elliot just has this weakness to vampire ladies. Don't know what it is about him. He's just... I don't know. He's got problems. Can you blind one of them? Blind all of them. What is Bacchus? Wine? I assume it casts Berserk. It's usually like wine or something like that that's an item in other games that cast Berserk. There are a few items that just cast spells arbitrarily. You know, it would have been better to get Ultima as like an item. Stormtrooper, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixels. Wait, we've been this way. We're going back the other way. Oh, there are 2 more dungeons to do. Okay. I was just kind of assuming we were headed towards the end game. So this would be one of the last ones. Not to worry, though. Yeah, we should just be casting fire on this guy, shouldn't we? Maybe have Elliot heal himself. A little bit of HP increase for Elliot. Very good. Kind of need to cure him, though. That'll do. Just Osmose the next enemies we encounter. These guys. Ultima's level 5 now. Very good. These dungeons just prolong the game a bit. Yeah, I suppose that's the case. We can basically one-shot a Hillgigas at this point. That's nice. Good to know. The game kind of needs to be prolonged if I'm actually going to have any sort of effect with Ultima. It seems kind of silly to have it be the ultimate magic and then you have to level it up from nothing and it's virtually useless. Then again, this game is not blessed with an overabundance of logic. And Cure is the only one of my spells to have got above level 9, I think, at this point. It's in the double digits, though. Agility, Osmose level increased. Cool, cool. And again, nothing has turned us into a frog yet. I get the feeling that's going to be the Emperor's special attack or something. Yeah, it's turning into a semi-decent spell at this point. What? What was that haste animation? Oh my days, I was not expecting that. That's hilarious. Suddenly they all got rollerblades. What's this, Ninja Turtles now? They kind of look like Ninja Turtles, actually. And why is that guy poisoned? Did Elliot hit him? I think Elliot hit him. This game was Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones, killing everyone and anyone. Yeah, it's... except the main party members. Kills everybody except Gordon. And you know in Game of Thrones, Gordon would be the one to die first. He's the hopeless one who just dies a miserable death. Gordon's alive. Imagine if he was Gordon Freeman. Just mash our way through the end menus. That's the way in. This is the way out. Don't worry, Paige. We've had all kinds of other references so far. Fairly certain there are people in this chat who are older than you. I've had everything from Doctor Who to Monty Python. Which I'll admit is not such a broad spectrum when you think about it. But yes, the Flash Gordon. Ah, hello, Gordon Freeman. It's good to see you. Ultima? Ah, this is where we needed to teach him Osmos. Let's just use an Ether instead. Well, final dungeons are usually a bit of a maze. That's the thing. No MP on that one. It's kind of the way these games just operate. It's fine. I ain't got beef. Take that, Ninja Turtles. I like the poison sound effect. Chapow. Dead. Here come the roller skates. Oh no. It's like Streets of Rage. Dash animations. The other Gordon is, he's Gordon Bombay. He's doing the triple deke. Cool. All done. Now let us up the staircase. Yay, Ultima increase. Good. So that's level 6 now. It's climbing the ranks. The ultimate magic sealed away by the ancients at level 1. So have fun grinding for that. Da, 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 da. Almost made it to that. Oh, a Lamia. Last time we fought one of these, it was the princess. So we'll get rid of that one first before it uses charm on us. The animation is just getting more and more extreme. Now it's become a Rorschach test. Ultimate on you as well. and then Ricard, our guest character, comes in and does an attack that's like several orders of magnitude better than Ultima. A diamond helm, though. I feel like we need one of those for this guy. Assuming that, yep, still looking pretty good on evasion and all that. Yeah, the Lamia moment was a little bit weird, Jen. I'll agree it was a little bit weird. Try and keep the chat PG, though. We've got some younger viewers in here. Or I think we do. We might have. Don't want to get anyone in trouble, is all. The ultimate animation is, yeah, it's really extreme for the the damage it's dealing right now. It's like, the world is ending, 300 damage. Which sounds like a lot. But then when somebody comes in and does 1,000 with a fire spell, it's kind of, you know, out of proportion a little bit. And yes, Supernova. The problem with the Supernova animation, I was listening to a podcast where they were talking about FF7. The problem with the Supernova animation is that Final Fantasy VII does not take place on Earth, right? And yet, in the Supernova animation, like, all of the planets that the Supernova destroys as it comes in, like, are name tagged. It's like Mars and Jupiter and Earth is there. And it's like, what? And then it goes, like, around the sun and comes back and hits Earth. It's so dramatic. It makes absolutely no sense. Diamond gloves look good. Question is accuracy, evasion. Can't believe Elk has like no evasion, but I guess she doesn't have a shield, so probably all right. Probably still fine. Also, why are they the Royal Guard when he's an Emperor? Doesn't make any sense. Imperial Guard, yes. Royal Guard, no. But yeah, the idea that, like, if they'd used the names of the preceding games, yeah, that would have been funny. Well, I don't know if any of the preceding games had, like, a name for their world. Maybe they did. Maybe it was, like, Terra or whatever. I always thought that was kind of interesting how, like, Gaia and Terra had that thing in Final Fantasy IX. And there's a town in FF1 that's called Gaia. Not quite the same thing, but Gaia just seems like a fairly generic name for the world. It's like Mother Nature, you know? Problem is, now I have to be using Ultima like several times per fight for it to even level up. So, not sure what we should be doing with that. We're also getting dangerously close. That's not the first Marlboro. We've had several other Marlboros in this game, in previous dungeons. I think Tropical Island is probably the first place you find them. But then there's other stuff in the same dungeon that has the bad breath attack, and the Marlboros do not, which feels kind of weird. Look how weird it is that I can cast Ultima but not fire, because fire is just too much MP. Wait a second, do I go around here? Is this not the way I'm supposed to go? Confused. Marlboro like the cigarettes. Spelt the same. Don't know why it's called Marlboro either. Well, I guess bad breath is probably a solid attack for anything that's been smoking. Yes, there you go. Elkhorn gets it. Wait a second. Is there another staircase we didn't go up? Or is there a secret wall somewhere? That's what I'm worried about. Nice. Solid attack. I'll take 45 MP. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. And die. Man, I've not watched Avatar for a while. We actually have the DVDs as well. I just have not got around to it for a while. It's a good series. Like one of the best cartoons. One of those things where you're like, when I have kids, if I have kids, I will show this to my kids. My kids will enjoy this. And it will be good for their education. Oh boy. This is feeling like a button-umathon right now. He just does double the amount of damage Ultima does. Just by attacking. I've not seen Avatar Abridged page. Is it good? We got another dagger that we can't use. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. It's funny, but it hasn't been updated in years. Okay. See, there's a staircase down there. How do I get to that staircase? There didn't seem to be any other staircases I could have gone up. Probably summarizing the series, but in a very funny way. Like, there's a Final Fantasy VII abridged, isn't there, that's, like, kind of hilarious. Get wrecked, Wood Golem. Actually, not so much. I forget that multi-targeting sucks. FF10 abridged is going to be hilarious. Summarized in a single scene. Ha 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 ha. Yay, looking forward to that one. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged has to be pretty hilarious too. Oh, okay. Okay, we need to backtrack. I hate it. I hate it. We need to backtrack. $302. Man, Elliot's asleep now. He got punched so hard he fell asleep. DBZ abridged. I remember bits of that. Also, Elliot has 4,000 HP. Since when? Man's a powerhouse. Even an abridged version of DBZ has to be, like, yeah, ridiculously long. Okay, gonna save real quick. And probably cure a few people. There we go. There's the staircase. I knew there was one somewhere. Just gonna go and close my curtains for a second. Glad they didn't get into any trouble while I was away. It's getting a little dark outside. I wonder how many floors this place has. It looked like a lot from the outside. A little bit worried about that. But there are two staircases leading off here. Which one do we go in? Start with this one. Piccolo Yoshi. Oh boy. So this is Ultima level 7. Doing how much damage? 340. With no elemental types or anything. Still not that great. Feel like I've got a level 8 fire spell that would absolutely decimate that thing. Is there anything at all whereby Ultima just does more damage to the final boss for some reason? Or is it just kind of useless? Is it just good to have non-elemental magic for reasons? Because they've been touting this the entire game as like, we have to have this magic. Do they, though? Welcome back, Talisman, sir. In the end, did they need it? Ah, I got you. Just lurking. Just checking on the time. Watch as the fire spell just absolutely wipes this thing out. Chests. Defender. How you defend? What you defend? Is that a weapon? Yeah, there's usually a sword made for defense. Has the best attack in the game so far. Okay, so 99, 97, 73. $99, $99, $73. Okay, so extra evasion, I like. More Ultima. And fire. The animation for that is just so long. I feel like you couldn't use it in a speed run. Mind you, I wonder what the animation looked like on the NES version. Probably wasn't quite as dramatic. Monster in a box! Fight! Oh, it's a general. As in, generally rubbish. With that said, let's cure him, because that was a lot of damage. Blind. Let's try that. Oh, 67, okay. We got a badass over here. Badass with low magic defense. Good. Fire? Probably fire. How big are these chests? Exactly, there's like a whole general inside here. At one point there was like 6 flans. And all they did was slowly collapse. So he's doing so much less damage now he's blinded. That's kind of useful. Also, I like the fact that blindness doesn't make characters miss in this game. It just makes them do less damage. They are bigger on the inside. I'm pretty sure we have had a Gigas in a chest a couple of times. Elliot, still good. Still good. Still got it. Diamond gloves from that as well. Very nice. What did we get from that box again? Was it diamond armor? It was. Any good? Oh, diamond armor resistant to lightning. Better than the black robe. But... is it better than the black garb? I feel like if Ricard's going to be with us for the end game, I don't know. I think the garbs have higher evasion, which is kind of useful right now. There was a dragon in the chest. This is entirely true. No, don't attack him. Always mess that input up. You're watching from welding class? Awesome. Make sure you pay attention to whatever you're welding, though. Oh, we got drained, folks. We got drained hard. Next time those guys come up, I really need to osmose. Oh, a flare tome. Okay, good. So we actually get flare as a drop from those guys. Excellent. So a little bit worried that my flare user and my ultimate user were just going to be the same person for a while. Mind you, flare is still going to only be level 1, so not all that useful at this stage in the game. However... okay, hello. Here we are again with the Monty Hall problem. Several doors. Da 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 da. Second door from the left. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense when they're all like dotted around the room like this. Oh, I don't have enough MP to cast Ultima now. That means it's actually becoming a good spell. Just fire on both of them. Da, 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 da. Ultima! Oh, not going to get to do it. Nope. Have to check how many doors actually lead you to treasure. Like, yeah, probably about 2. In the game overall, or in this dungeon specifically? Not this one, evidently. Any door I go through that has monsters behind it is just more excuse to use Ultima, so I'm fine with that. In the game overall, yeah, it's probably like 1 in 10 actually has anything behind it. Pow! Elliot gets his life back. 38 life points. That does nearly 2,000 damage, and Ultima does like 4. Not even 4,000, like 4. 4 with no zeros. Elliot should get a life. Man, the man talks to beavers. He's got a life. Oh, Speed Demon. Yes, all the zeros come before the 4, not afterwards. Math jokes. Yep. What could be behind door number 1? $94 damage per person. The ultimate magic. Really makes me laugh, that. May as well just keep using it, though. The second thing that you went, are you serious, when you start talking to the beaver? Yeah, Elliot has hidden depths. It's like he can't talk to people. Doesn't use full sentences. Knows how to speak to beavers. Fair enough. That's what I say to that. Fair enough. Poison Axe. 171 damage. Elliot. Elliot, though. Okay, now we Osmos these guys and get a ton of MP. That's the hope, anyway. What was the first thing that you went, are you serious, to? Because for me, it was being insta-killed by some monsters when I was on my way to Finn. Because I walked like 2 frames outside of where I needed to be. He's using Flare 10, you see. He has superior magic. And how much damage will it do to me? 75. Again with the charm attack. Okay, good, it misses. Lovely. And that's Lamia taken care of. Ultimate on the captain. How much longer we plan to stream? I kind of want to finish this game today. So as long as the dungeons don't go on for too much longer, which, you know, they might. Yeah, we might end up trying to finish the game today, so it might end up being another hour and a half. We'll see. Ultima is now level 8, which brings it about level with some of my other magic. Yeah, if anybody could tell me how much longer it's going to take, that would be useful. So I'm not wasting my time here and burning out before I reach the end. You gave up playing shortly after this level because you reached the end, or...? There's nothing behind any of these doors. So where do I go? I probably go up the other staircase, don't I? There was another staircase down there. Got lost and annoyed. Fair enough. You're like, this isn't worth it. Yeah, we might have to leave this for Sunday. Because I don't want to be here until like 9 o'clock. Do need to sort out dinner at some point. So, head back down here. last dungeon is kind of bad. Okay. Yeah, maybe best if we don't carry on to that tonight then. I think I have the stamina to stream for about 4 hours, and after that it gets a little bit ropey. So, yeah, maybe we'll call it a day if we reach the last dungeon. We'll aim to reach the last dungeon, and then we'll start fresh next time, which is going to be on Sunday around, I think, 4 p.m. Just so I have enough time to get the Hermitcraft recap done before that. So, yeah, about another half hour, hopefully, and we'll be there. I need to go up this staircase. There we are. We're around the outside now. Of course, there's snakes on the stairs. Oh, stag do on Sunday. Fair enough. You might have to catch the VOD then. Unless we end up doing any of this tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Got a little bit of other stuff that I'm committed to this week. Work projects and stuff. But we will see. Definitely not doing anything on Saturday, because that's Mrs. Riffs' birthday. So we'll be going out for dinner. And save here. Going around the outside once again. I will give Mrs. Riffs your best. I'm sure she returns that sentiment. I think she's watching stuff in the other room. Might be 2 more hours. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go for 2 more hours. At least not today. Another time, perhaps, but not today. Maybe if we'd started a little bit earlier. Nice. I feel like we never needed Ultima in the first place. We just needed Elliot. Monster in the box. The wind flute. Oh, and a green dragon this time. Of course, he doesn't have any magic. Should have given Ultima to Elliot. He is the least magically able of my party. Unless you count being able to speak to beavers as magical, which, to be fair, I do. 190 MP, nice. I'm going to assume that it's going to absorb some types of magic, so let's just keep trying to blind it. I think anyone can become a massive magical badass, though. That's the deal with this game, is that you just have to use those skills enough. I feel like in terms of intelligence at the start, he was the least gifted. Dragon's got shades on now. Hashtag deal with it. We'll try Holy, I guess. I don't want to, like, cure it completely or anything. Yeah, you just got to keep using magic with a character, and then they become better at using it. Whereas Ricard has not become better at using that lance. Not over the course of this fight, anyway. 120, not bad. Can we... Ether, please? Thank you, please. Try using Flare. For no reason, really. 32. Not bad. Paranor, welcome back from the nap. Welcome back to the waking world. We are fighting a green dragon this time. Not sure which of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards this is. 49 damage. Well, at least Ultima is slightly more effective than that now. Svenny Games, welcome along. Hello to you. You've turned up just in time for the 700th casting of Ultima. Yeah, this game is rolling on a little bit. I really wish my magic was slightly more effective. But there you go. I'm a little bit worried about using my higher level magic if it's going to mean things actually cure it, you know? Try poisoning it as well, because it's already poisoned, so it's worth casting that one. It's just got high physical defense, so I can't fight this thing and kill it easily like I could with everything else. Oh, okay, poison cures it. Fair enough. In that case, maybe fire won't? Either that or it's just going to be cured by everything, in which case, oh well. "12 hits, no effect." Okay, got it anyway. Not bad. HP, spirit increase, very cool. What do we even get out of this chest? I completely forgot. Oh, it was something about a wind flute. Calls forth a cyclone. Well, that's what he's been using to summon the cyclone the entire time. There we go, we solved that one. The fights, though. These guys. Can probably manage a couple more Ultimas. It's really weird because there isn't actually much of a frame drop there, but like the animation is sort of deliberately slowed down. It's very strange. I've had a chance to look at it for long enough now that I think that's weird. Glad the spirit and the magic increased. Could Ultima level up, please? Oh, hello. There's a red carpet here. They know we're coming. You know what? I think we may be about to meet Paranor. I have a feeling. You've turned up at exactly the right time. Could have just used elixirs, really, couldn't I? Oh, it's him. It's the Emperor. So you've revived the wyverns, and now here you are. For some reason, I think he has that voice. It's because he's got purple lips. Yet you are still your mere insects unworthy of being crushed under my foot. Farewell. So expecting a fight with the Emperor? Turns out 2 royal guards. Imagine Momos! Hello, welcome along. Paranoid, I have no idea what that even means. That's one dead. The other one not far behind. Casting Ultima is actually a drain on my MP now. It's pretty funny. Dark Crystal reference? Okay, not familiar, I'm afraid. I know. Sacrilege of some kind to some people. Alright. Throw as many Royal Guard at me as you like. So you've some ability after all. Let's see how you manage against this. 2 more Royal Guards. Great. Can we skip this part? Feels like a mandatory cutscene thing at this point. Let me send 2 equally incompetent people after you. I'm playing like Grandma's footsteps at this point. We approach the throne. Quite extraordinary, really. It would appear I've sorely underestimated you. You should consider what I am about to do a great honor. I shall kill you personally. Haha! He does the little... What the heck? I shall kill you personally with these other 3 guys. Alright, let's do this. Let's take out those guys first, of course. And then the Emperor can kill us personally. They don't have talk pictures, they'll never last, yeah. Ultima, because reasons. It's supposed to really help. Well, that's them done. Slow 9. Oh well. Guess Ricard is now slow. Oh well. Turns out the Emperor can take damage. Fair enough. Should I bother osmosing? No, probably not. Fire, because that works too. Is the Emperor just wearing a cloak? That and nothing else. So this clearly isn't the final boss, because there has been very little fanfare, and I've been told there is one more dungeon coming up after this. Also, we haven't found our 4th friend from the start of the game, so I feel like my suspicions are going to be confirmed at this point. We've just killed the Emperor, though, so there's that. And apparently he had 18,600 gil on him. No, I will not die. Kind of looks like you are. He's brought one of those weird chairs with him. It's over. We should get back to Finn. They'll be waiting. They'll be waiting. Oh, bit of cutscene. Hands off, not even in control. Through your efforts, we finally defeated the Emperor. Thank you. The world was bound in darkness, but now the light of peace shines once more. Pix, Elk, Elliot, Ricard. What more could we ask of you? The tales of your bravery will be handed down for generations. Now let us celebrate. Many have come hoping to catch a glimpse of the heroes who brought down the Emperor. I wouldn't want to disappoint them. And we're just going to do a dance. Very nice. Layla's just like skanking in the corner. When does the Death Star blow up now? We've already done that, Imagine Momos. You missed that in like the 2nd or 3rd stream, I guess. How long does this go on for? It feels a little bit awkward. Oh, man. This has nothing on the river dance in Final Fantasy IX, though. Oh, bad guy music. Uh-oh. The Dark Knight Para has declared himself Emperor. Paranor! You turned out to be the villain. He's reorganized the Palametian Empire. He'll send troops. He'll slaughter us all. Ugh. Welp. It can't be. Para. There he is. We just walk in here again. Hello. Castle Finn again. Just because. Okie doke. So, your betrayal is ultimate. I thought he was your friend, your brother. I'll go to him. I'll make him understand. He must be acting under the spell of the Emperor. Of course. There's only one place he can be. Palamecia. Castle Palamecia is a fortress situated high in the mountains. It cannot be approached on foot. Welp. Guess we gotta take the airship then. Dark Knight went and claimed the throne for himself. Paul's always bragging about how he broke in. There we go. Let's go talk to Paul. Paul is a way more important character than I expected. Do you really think we can fight Elk's brother? Yep. This is our battle. You have to let us finish it. Finish him. Just make sure you come back. It's an impregnable fortress. Luckily, Paul doesn't know the meaning of the word. I've heard him bragging about breaking in. Talk to Paul. That's the idea. Finn, please. What? No. Sorcerers and werepanthers. Oh my. Paranor is Batman, the Dark Knight. Yes, exactly. Insert gruff voice here. Oh, Battle of the Planets. That's what you're thinking of. Fair enough. Good guys wearing bird suits. So much stuff. Like, I've never turned anything into a frog in this game. I feel like I'm missing a crucial part of gameplay by not turning anyone into a frog. Pleasant dreams. I like the fact that we've got Ricard with us now. He seems like a solid addition to the party if he's a permanent guy. Like the fact we got to use Paranor for all of one fight, and then it was like, nope, turns out I'm the villain. Paul, just when we get the Emperor out of our hair, the Dark Knight has to go and louse things up again. But break me in. Break me into the... No? Who's this? That Cyclone really did a number back on me in Paloom. My body isn't taking kindly to the idea of moving around. Oh. But apparently he's still doing it. Are we going to take the airship? Can we take the airship? Sid, can we take the airship, Sid? Sid, okay? Me, Tarzan, you, Jane. I'm a mess is what I am. But my airship made it through without a scratch. I want to lend it to you. Oh, don't tell me he's going to die as well. That's lend, you hear? I'll be wanting her back. You take good care of her. Sid, no. Why does everybody die in this game? What? Sid. No. Oh, and the sad music continues even as we regain control. Oh, Sid. Paul. That was Sid's dying wish, you know. He knew he was dying, he was ready. He was planning on giving you the airship when it's time. He barely knows us. We paid him for, traveling, twice. He loved that ship with all his heart and he entrusted that to you. Think about that. Ask him about Palamecia. He used a kite to land on the roof. All right, the only way in is from the sky. The sky! The sky! If there was ever time to use Sid's final gift, I'd say this was it. Well, probably, yeah. I mean, yeah. When else are we going to use it? The games are nearly over. Oh, Sid. Sid, why you got to do that to us? All right, let's make one quick stop at the item shop just so I don't forget to do this by the time we start up another stream. But I think that's probably going to be it for today. Let's just buy all the elixirs we can at this point. Who cares? Blow all our cash right here. Watch as the weapon shops actually have some really good stuff. Where do everyone's bodies go? They all just disappear, Paige. It's it's how things work in this game. That's the physics. Right. Well, we're going to exit to the world map. Where is the airship? Has he just left it somewhere? I've no idea. No idea where the airship is at this point. But that's going to do it for today, folks. We'll be back with more Final Fantasy II and the end of this game. And possibly the beginning of the next one, possibly a bit of Minecraft or something, I don't know, but that's going to happen on Sunday. So I hope to see you guys then. If you can't make it, then of course there's always a VOD you can catch up with later on Pixel VODs, which is my my second channel, the kind of official second channel now. So let's see if there's anybody around that we can raid before we call it quits here. Let's see if anybody out there is streaming some Minecraft, because you guys like the Minecraft. We will drop in on them. I think Iskal is probably still streaming PUBG. Let's see who's out there. Oh, someone's playing Forever Stranded. Okay. Might as well do that. Thank you for the 25 bits, Elcorn. Okay, here's another positivity streamer we can drop in on. See how positive a time they're having. I don't know anything about whether this person is PG or not, so we'll drop a raid on them, and hopefully they're all on the level. But this is We All Play Cast. Oh, there we go. Intended for mature audiences. So don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't get yourself into trouble. But thank you guys for being here. My name has been Pixel Riffs. I've enjoyed this immensely, and hopefully we'll be able to continue this on Sunday. Show some pixel hype in the chat for We All Playcast, and I will see you guys later. Take care. Bye for now.